Inside RP and between the two sessions, the party tried to restore the forge, and our DC did not sadly make the save, so we rejoined our party in the middle of the consequences of those checks not succeeding.
In the disaster that has followed and the severely unexpected turn of events, the party is now scrambling to rescue their friend. Ari and Rasika, both of you take 20 flat damage. Larissa, you are immune to the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Above table DND, lava is flat 40 damage. If you get in contact. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was a. Oh, never mind.
The reason I put all the tokens here is to show that they are all pulling. They're still holding on to the rope. As Sarin,
Yes, sir.
behind you, and also Marceline, a portal opens up behind. It is your father's magic.
Whose father, to be exact?
As coming running out. You all see your favorite ranger. Ilara, you see everybody is panicking and they're all holding on to golden ropes and they're all trying to pull something from the golden ropes. And you see a blue dragon and a red dragon. And you see what seems to be two red tieflings, both women, sticking their hands into what seems to be burning hot lava. They're all trying to desperately pull something from the lava. You do not see Acacius with them. And Sarin is pulling with all his strength. What do you do, Ilara?
Oh gosh, hold on. I'm pulling up the map.
And Marceline currently has Medusa's bow.
Yeah, like Marceline will be ready to position herself for Ilar to immediately grab it.
Ilara, you can give the help action to Sarin.
How do I remove you?
Okay. Yes, I
Right.
will do that.
You rush up to Sarin and you help him by pulling on the bow.
Alright, so Ilar is taking the Medusa's bow back?
No, don't worry about the bow first.
Because you said she pulled on the bow king, not the rope.
Yeah. She's pulling on the rope. Sarin, roll your athletics one more time.
Please be with me on this one. It's a +7. God fucking damn it. It's still and always
You're
a 14.
Still, I think.
Yeah, are we king?
No,
I think that's
work. Bless doesn't work with checks.
Okay.
It's guidance, yeah.
Yeah, it's combat and saves only. And it has a time limit too, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Toaster
Oh, okay,
was already on the map. I did not add. I did not add Toaster Strudel's role to the DC. I just added a +2 with his help because if not, the average would have gone down.
Where is
because every time you have more people, like the more people you have, the average the average should go up, not go down. But it still doesn't meet the DC. This is what happens. Is the party holding on to the rope with everything they got? They will not let go no matter what, and holding on to Acacius.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh,
Mm.
Marceline's like is like basically like trying to hold on. Is trying to hold on. If it gets to the point where she's about to fall into lava, she'll reluctantly let go.
Okay.
Ooh.
Akasha's not letting go for nothing. She don't give a shit about no lava, and Arya's holding on to Acacius as much as she can. She doesn't care about that either.
Yeah, Acacia's
Okay.
also not willing.
Okay.
Other
Here
than
is
that, she's
what
not
happens. Acacius, this pulling sensation on your neck. You feel this intense spiraling sensation, like you're being sucked, you're being vacuumed. And then the sensation spreads to your body. And then it goes all the way to your legs. As for the rest of you that are holding on no matter what, all of you see Sarin gets pulled into the lava.
Oh
Rissa
shit.
gets pulled into the lava. Pulled into the lava. Akasha gets pulled into the lava. Arya gets pulled into the lava. And above table, because the DM needs the whole party to stay together, Marceline also gets pulled into the lava.
like, oh boy, that and
Uh,
Sapphire. I'm assuming she's
Safira,
still
of course,
on.
would not let go. Would Safira let go of the rope?
I mean, the whole point of the rope, right, was to help purify the forge. So probably not, right?
Okay, very good. As Safira gets pulled into the lava, as together all of you get sucked in. You all take, except for the ones who already took the damage. If you're fire resistant, you take 20. If you're not fire resistant, you take 40.
Okay.
I'm still immune, or is this special fire?
Oh, you're still immune. This is not this is
Perfect.
regular lava. Not
Yeah,
it's not yeah, it's not
it's
anything
molten.
special.
It's molten
Okay,
rock.
just
It's
double
not
checking.
infernal.
Alright.
So, King, I don't know if that was
We
on
all just
purpose,
died.
but our
I have to make a
yeah,
new character again already.
nope. That
Yes,
you just
all
moved
of
us to a new
you,
map.
I have
Marceline,
all of
one.
go
you
ahead.
It's been an
enter
interesting.
into the last thing all of you remember is just this intense burning sensation that burns most of you badly. And then Larissa and Marceline, you hear a draconic roar that is so familiar. As Larissa, with your PTSD, you immediately remember whose voice it is. You remember the undead. You remember the
Oh fuck.
one whom killed Limber Stoneskin. You remember how this vampire beat him up. You remember how
Holy crap!
Zoriana
The love is
erased
so.
him.
Oh shit, that guy.
Oh, it's like
As
Marceline's just like,
all of you crash land onto black floor.
well,
As all of you crash on black floor, all of you take an additional 1d6 of damage. Bludgeoning damage. All of you take
that-
another extra 6 bludgeoning damage.
Saren, that means we can reduce it by our proficiency modifier because it's bludgeoning.
Yep. So
If
minus
you
4
have
on
any
my.
ways to reduce the damage, it is
Oh, wait.
reduced.
I was raging. Do I get resistance too right now?
Yes.
So that's a
It
2
is
on my
bludgeoning
end.
I'll
damage.
take 2 damage. Okay. I don't see my token though.
Yes.
Yeah, no, our tokens
Good
are
thing
not
I still
shown.
have Death Ward because if Marceline's still like having her level 11 HP, she would have been downed.
Are you down?
Because she has 5 left. But if it's level 12,
Now
we're
we're
level
11.
11. We didn't level up.
yeah. All right, then Marceline's
Did
Death Ward would proc.
So that's
all
a
of
yes or a
you-
no.
I think.
Sorry.
wait? Hold up.
I'm trying to determine if
How much-
Marceline's down or not because they alluded that they might have
Like,
been.
I have Death Ward, so I should be fine.
Oh, so you're at
hopefully.
1. Okay.
Yeah, she bounced
Okay.
back
You,
at
you
1.
were full health at the end of the when we ended session, weren't you?
No, she was at 45 out of whatever HP was, unless you healed her more.
You were given 14 from Akasha and then 21 from Acacius.
Oh
Yep.
shit, never mind.
Yeah,
I
Marcel
don't
would be at
remember.
full.
That's why
Okay.
I was pretty sure you should have been at full.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
because Siren was
okay, I
almost at
gotta-
full and he was hurt
I have
more
to
badly than most.
find- Right, where's the
Oh
level
shit, I
of
forgot.
it?
Fury can follow where you guys go.
Yeah.
Fury
Is
He's
dis-
just kind of
Lorcan with you
casually.
as
He's
well,
just casually
then?
walking.
Yeah, Siren would probably have and made him follow him the moment that he touched lava.
Actually, no, I don't want Lorcan with me. He's not fire resistant. I don't think.
Fury's
The last thing
that
all of you
fire
hear
immune.
as you all get pulled in. You all hear Aurora and Dominus, Illustre, even Lorcan and Soul can't really scream, but the rest of them are just screaming your names as you all disappear into the fire and end up in perpetual darkness. Now, $1,000,000 question. The moment you all crash, all of you wake up. All of you have 1 HP.
Ah, shit.
Huh.
Sorry, not all of you. Like people like Marceline, the ones who would have had their HP like severely depleted. It's not enough to knock you out, but you have at least 1, so you are awake.
Okay, so if we would have been knocked out, we're at 1. If not, we're at the HP that we would be.
Now,
Yeah.
important question. Dark vision does not work here. The only visions that work is blind sense, tremor sense, true sight, the eyes of the abyss, eyes of mana. Those type of stuff only work.
Siren's blind.
Like voice sight?
No!
So Marceline
Yep, and I'm blind too.
Can I ignite a small
Warlock.
fire on my little finger? Just like blow a flame. So I have a flame.
Good idea, but magical darkness, so good luck.
Oof.
Acacius,
I have
Acacius is
magical
going
fire.
to
Maybe.
slam his fist on the ground and use Channel Divinity Radiance of the Dawn. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry, hang on. That does happen, but probably not. This is what I meant to do. There we go. So basically, 30 feet of me if there's magical darkness within 30 feet of me, it is dispelled.
Your magic, you realize Acacius does not work.
Balls.
In fact, all of you feel any form of connection to the gods has been severed. All of
Ugh.
you. Like you cannot feel Lady Life, you cannot feel Cinder, you cannot feel Dramas. You still have your normal magics. Any weapon that can function still functions, but anything that is radiant does not work in this world. As Marceline, Arya,
Mm-hmm.
Does Akasha have any special eyes? No, right?
No.
Okay, Marceline,
It's just us two.
Arya, and
I have 10 feet of blind sight. Don't forget.
Acacius. This is what you see.
Ooh.
You see a ruptured and distorted world. Every form of monstrous sound and nightmare you can hear. Those of you that can see, you see your party members kind of like putting their hands waving around in the dark like something they cannot see. And on the
Marceline
ground beside you, you see this particular person passed out on the floor.
Oh, that son bitch.
It's him.
I don't know who that is. Or do I? King, do I know who this is?
Yes. Cassius, you know who this is. This is Tarkos, the Golden Knight. Or at least he was once the Golden Knight, one of the leaders of the 12 Knights of Judgment. He was the leader. But he chose to follow Zoriana and he became the first undead. And the first bearer of all 7 sins. He was so strong that even Zoriana could not kill him. This thing cannot die.
Can I make a check to figure out where we are?
Hell. Looks like hell.
Acacius is
Niall.
going to kind of
Would be more fiery.
lift him up on it. Is going to try and lift up
Oh,
Tarkus,
okay.
like over his shoulder.
Yeah, you are able to pick him up. Acacius, Marceline, and Arya roll nature with advantage. All 3 of you.
Ooh. Alright, come on.
Oh, that's not good.
Oof.
21.
Those don't
hell?
sound good.
My dice hate me today.
I rolled
Let's see.
advantage. I got a 10 as my max.
I gotta keep saying
Now, question. I do have my mother with me.
Yeah.
Is
It's
she
the
able to guide? Is
addition-
she able to? Am I able to get guidance from her? Because I mean, you said the connection to the gods are cut off, but I do have one in my pocket.
Both of you, Marceline and Acacius, you cannot feel even shy, even though you have the stone.
Damn. Mom's not gonna be happy about this one.
Okay, Marceline, with your nature check of a 21. Welcome to the abyss.
Marceline realizing where she's at, she's going to look at the party and she's like, guys, we're in the abyss.
That explains why I can't see shit.
Oh.
Well, I really didn't expect to end up here today.
Guys, like, shit. Is Marceline able to open a door back home? Just real quick. Just try to
You are
open the
not
door.
able to open any doors, Marceline.
Acacius is going to kind of snap his head around, looking for anything, before he's going to yell out as loud as he can. Tenebris!
Marceline is going to is going to hide. Well, not hide, but like keep an eye out for anything dangerous and just get ready to end. She's gonna drink one of her supreme healing potions, so that'll be. Actually, what is the superior?
I do need all of you to make a con save.
Oh, damn.
Straight roll.
Oh, hell
Okay, Marcin's a fail.
I'm a natural
Yes.
one. I'm inspirationing that.
Natural
I refuse
20,
to die
28.
on my
I
first
already
thing.
Oh, I got it
inspiration
too.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Saren's
inspiration
aura,
this.
just by the way, Saren's aura does not work because he's cut off from Freya.
16.
Guys, even
Okay.
though you're not using 16 from Toaster Strudel, I already used.
Okay, so only
Only
Saphira and Saren made the DC. Okay, those of you that passed, you all feel this very oppressive nature just squeezing you, like breaking your back. This weight. As Saren and Saphira, you both are able to quickly adjust and tolerate. But as for the rest of you, your max HP goes down by half until you get out of the underdark. Not underdark, until you get out of the abyss.
Oh shit.
To be honest, I'm not even
Marceline,
sure what my actual HP
This
is at
place
this
is
point.
awful. I don't
Me
believe
neither.
this
When we
place
see our tokens again, I'll adjust it.
Yeah.
Your
Alright,
HP
Marceline,
will follow your level 11 HP.
Yeah, I don't have
Alright.
that written down, King.
Yeah, only place
Marceline
that was marked on my
realizes
end was on the
her
token.
Marceline realizes
I unleveled my character on
It's
D&D
in your
Beyond.
name level HP. In your name level HP, you know what your HP is.
I'll
If
go
you go
dig
to that
for it.
channel. Yeah.
Marceline is
Because-
going to drink a superior healing potion, so that'll be hold on. I need to calculate. Hold on. I forgot math. Hold on. 8 times 4. That add wait, what? Hold on. Where's oh plus 8, sorry. So that'll be 40 back. Alright, Marceline's gonna slowly stand up. It's like, alright, guys. Everyone who has who used to cast any form of radiant magic, like any form of magic relating to the gods, it's not gonna work. Fuck. Acacius, how much dark magic do you know?
You make a bold assumption that I know any at all beyond the simple stepping into the ethereal plane.
And are you able to do that?
I suppose I can try, but I don't think it's going to work well. I will try, King. Can I
Okay.
attempt to open up a tear into the ethereal plane?
Your magic does not work.
Well,
Because
so that one comes
in
up.
the abyss there is no ethereal plane.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case.
Saren, Akasha, Ari, like, sorry, Saren, Arya, do you have access? Are you able to cast any of your infernal magic?
Even if I could, I'd rather not, but I don't think much magic
have
will work
access
here.
Martin, your zodiacs don't work anymore. All your zodiac features don't work.
I
By the
don't
way,
have
how did Saren's stuff
shield
get disabled
connections.
if his powers come from his oath, not a god?
Kind of fell out with Freya last session, in case you forgot that part.
Well, yeah, but your powers come from your oath.
None, yeah, it's a mix. Though it includes Freya, that they're intertwined.
Oh, okay. So you're an oathbreaker now.
No, not yet.
Not
Arya
yet.
No,
will
he's
let
not he's not an oath breaker. If he had broken his oath, I would have bite down very hard on his ass.
Yeah, because literally the oath,
no.
the written oath King has in his hand literally mentioned Saren's death. So
Mhm.
Like Marceline.
Yeah, so he's not. Yeah, Saren has not broken his oath to Freya
Yeah,
yet.
right.
He only breaks his oath to Freya if he chooses to do evil. That's what he must do. That's what causes him to break the oath.
Well,
so
I'm gonna
You
I'm
say
gonna
that
try
the
pulling out my moon-touched great sword and seeing if that sheds light for the party. Since it sheds an
What type
aura
of light?
of.
Magical light, or is it
It is just says create
moon
sheds
light?
moonlight,
Okay.
creating bright light in 15 foot and dim light for an additional 14.
Yeah. Yeah. That illuminates. Um, Sarin, something's wrong with Vermis. Vermis is vibrating very unstably.
I don't know
Oh,
about my
wait.
infernal magic, but I know that that cursed blade doesn't like it here.
Can
Yeah,
Uh,
anyone
here.
see anything
Vermis,
down here?
uh, Vermis
Like,
unsheaths from you, Sarin, and flies off into one particular distance. Uh, those of the three of you that can see, like see clearly, because of your blind sense and your other two stuff, you'll see Vermis fly all the way north, flying past chasms, just zipping, zip.
Ooh, he's going out of dodge fast.
Yeet.
uh,
Maybe we follow the sword.
I have a question. Considering due to reincarnating to be Jormungandr's biological daughter, considering she's well, she mainly uses void magic, but she has abyssal sorcery in her blood, right?
Yes,
Or
you are an abyssal UNT.
yeah, I am curious how that's reacting now that Marceling's currently in the abyss.
Yep. I did not forget about that. We'll come to that when we get there.
Speaking of
For
blood,
now, for now, you are in the state you are in.
so speaking of Blood King, you say we got all of our connection to the Divine Cutoff. What about Saren's own essence, let's say?
That seems to be. That seems to work. Your Nephilim stuff still works.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Arya's gonna try to reach out to her dad and see if she can get in contact with him.
You sending message?
Um,
The old-fashioned sibling
try
to
to
dad.
reaching out. Yeah, like dad.
Oh, okay. You're doing like a mental link. You do that, and nothing happens.
Ah, dang it.
You know,
You might
because
need
of Marceline
to
asking,
use.
because Marceline
Would it
asked,
be safe to assume sending stones wouldn't work then either right now?
You can try. Try first. You never know.
yep.
I tried.
Larissa,
I
you
tried.
do feel your connection to Dimitri and Cinder and daily life completely cut off.
And
Okay.
King, after Vermis flies off, Saren would try the dumbest. Will try to summon the butler after Marceline's suggestion of attempting infernal magic.
Okay.
Hey, butler, get here.
There is
Sit
a
there, what-
master,
Well,
as you all see Top Hat.
well, I'll be damned, Marceline. At least there's one infernal thing that works.
It's better than
Master,
nothing.
what a delightful place. And then you just see him looking around, smiling happily, like, such carnage, such beauty.
Yeah, here's the issue. That
Your
damn.
servant is strange.
Yes, I know. I'm very well aware. Why do you think I killed him
You
twice
all
already?
see, for context, for Saphira, you're seeing this like basically hunchback, very small demon, like probably the height of a dwarf
I saw his picture.
Yep.
with a top hat.
But yeah, well, long story short, that blade that gave me my warlock powers flew in a direction probably that way somewhere, pointing haphazardly to where Siren thinks it flew because he didn't see it, he just felt it.
Marceling's gonna point towards the direction just to help.
Second thing, we're
Most of you
Is that
guys.
the way out?
Your
Most of you
sword
guys can
flew away?
only. Just understand here, King. Most of the party can only see the 30 feet caused by the sword. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
However, a
Um,
couple of us have special vision.
yes,
So
yes, I
Yes.
have it too.
How important was that sword? Do we need to go retrieve this?
Well,
Probably.
I'm going to guess that's our best way out of here.
yes, my idea is that that
Alright.
sword didn't like being here and wanted a way out quick. The only issue with it
Because
is if it goes and get destroyed or damaged, there's quite a few of my abilities that will be negated.
Uh-oh.
we need to hurry.
Did
Do you have
any?
those sending stones?
I have mine still.
Can I
I have
borrow
some
it,
I
Larissa?
have
I would like to
Uh,
try something.
King, because she's a dragon, does she still have it on her,
Dragon form.
Everything
Can
that
you?
everything that
or is
was
it
on
lost
you
upstairs?
followed you. Everything that is on you followed you.
Oh, thank
Wait
God.
now.
Then
Did her
I will
dragon form
probably
come with her?
shuffle my scales and something will probably dislodge from my initial mane or whiskers.
So is her wild shape not considered like a magic that's being cut off? Does she have her druidic powers still?
Yep.
Okay,
She's
so that's
gone.
important to know. Akasha still has her druid spells. Akashia's gonna pick up the sending stone. And while we may be cut off from the rest of the world, we are still within the abyss, which is where Erebus said Tenebris was. So he's going to try and use the illegal sending stone to reach out to her.
You just
I guess he'll,
hear brother, and then the thing cuts off.
he's going to try.
Marceline
He's going to
said-
keep trying.
There is no
Mars-
response.
Marceline's gonna look at Saren's butlers like, hey, can you contact the big boss man? Like, cause I don't think he would appreciate his children being stuck in the abyss.
Marceline, you make a bold assumption that Ostok will be able to do anything about our current situation.
And beside Marceline, I'm sorry to tell you this, but he takes order from me.
It is true. I do take orders only from him.
Except for when you disobey them.
Yet he has yet to
I have not disobeyed Master Sarin.
Actually, yes, you did once. I told you to stay with the area, did I not?
Yes, you did. But you were about to kill yourself. So I took it as an initiative to try and stop you.
Well, here's what's gonna happen now. First thing first, my blade went that way. I'm assuming that's an exit. Second thing that's gonna happen after we go that direction is you're gonna figure out a way. Any way to make sure that we get out of here alive. All of us. Thirdly, if it is ever at the point where we're about to fail to exit it, I don't care what treaty you have to break, I don't care what rules you have to break. At that very moment when we're at the brink of destruction, you bring Dad, or even worse, Jael and his army. Am I making myself clear?
Master, the best way out. And then he points up to the sky. Is up. When the red monster broke the gates to escape into the God's domain.
You mean Thunder?
Oh yes, the dreadful monster. He Yes, he was able to escape, but he brought a lot of fighting between the abyss and the hells. That would be your best way out.
Okay.
Okay, so a new plan. If we exit through the hills, you better make sure my father's army know to let us take clear of us if they're in the way.
Master, why would why would His Majesty try to cut down his own children?
At this very moment, Sarin will look extremely pissed to the ones that can't see through it. Let me remind you that the bastard burnt me.
Did you give him
Terrible
lentils?
luck, Master.
He also burned some innocents for you.
Well, what do you expect? He's a demon.
Indeed.
That was a
pretense
jab
has
at
fallen.
Saren.
Yeah, yeah.
Because occasionally, even though the Drow are by our standards did some fucked up shit, by their standards that was run of the mill normal stuff. So Acacius is still mad at Saren for
Yeah.
doing that.
Either
Wow.
way.
You asked Dad
I
to do
mean,
that shit?
above table, because Freya kind of knew what was happening in there. Because you're bonded, whoever you're bonded, with, you can kind of like know like what was happening. Even Freya, when she saw what Siren did, even Freya was kind of like, I understand. I would have done the same thing.
Right, but at this very point, you would look at it and say, anyways, that's beside the point. I don't want bad surprises. I don't. Dad is known as the betrayer.
Master, he's a, he got the title because he betrayed Zoriana.
Regardless, he betrays one master, he'll betray another.
On that note, actually, King, was that back when I was still around?
Yes, it was during
What
the
do
fight between
I
Salabana and Zoriana. This was after the
what do
events
I
of.
know about Ostok?
You do know that he was a god. You do know that Astak is not his actual name. He had another name, one that was given to him actually by Mana himself.
Do I
Um,
know it?
but you also do know that Astak was one of the 12 Knights of Judgment.
Do I know the name?
You do not know the name. All the 12 Knights have their own secret names. Um, the Red Knight being one of them, which I kind of alluded to. The Red Knight was being challenged uh,
Not Cinder, never mind.
No,
by
Cinder's the Dragon Knight.
Oh, Iris.
Well,
Iris.
that's
There we
kind
go.
of
I
our
was
problem.
waiting for
Sarkis
that
is
name.
also a dragon knight.
Yeah, Iris and Hercules basically had a 1v1 with the Red Knight to basically tell the Red Knight to, hey, we're still good. Hey, we're still doing good. Don't burn the planet. Thanks. Much appreciated. Peace out. And then the Red Knight was like, all right, y'all seem to have things in order. Mana bless you. And then poof, he disappeared.
So is
But
the
all
Red Knight
the 12 Knights of
land?
Judgment have their own secret names by Mana.
So
He is one
this
of the 12.
is so is the Red Knight basically a landlord?
They are more like they're more like celestial beings, where they have the power to uh, destroy worlds if
They
like
so choose.
there is no good. Like they come to the world and they see like there is absolutely nothing redeeming here
Ah, so
at all. No, like
the destructor gods of Dragon Ball Z. Then
Yeah.
yeah, we are basically like that. Yeah, they came to the planet and then they were like, y'all are a bunch of retards. All right, nuke this planet. Peace out.
Nice.
Whoa. Alright.
Do I sense the red jewel that I saw through the lava before falling in?
Uh,
Or
no,
was that
the
somewhere
so
else?
oh, so I'll move you. So for context, I'll move you to the map. So
Ooh, it's me.
the 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 entire ground
Yeah.
The entire ground now here looks very clean. The map looks very clean, but actually the entire terrain is like an earthquake went through. Like the ground is like ripped open, which is revealing the lava, and that's why you saw the ember site.
It was in the forge
Oh, so it's
itself.
still on the surface.
Yes, it's still in the Underdark. Yes.
Okay, I'll make that
It's
distinction that it was
Yep,
on
it's
in
waiting
the
to be.
Underdark.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay.
waiting to be looted. More interestingly, Larissa, now that you see Acacia scaring Tarkos, the Golden Death Knight. He's alive.
I'm going to immediately growl, and you'll see as I sneer, the embers at the back of my throat are starting to boil over. No words are coming out. It's just that eerie glow of fire at the back of her throat as steam is starting to come out of her mouth.
Wait a minute, King. Was that the Death Knight that got erased from history on Sarin's
Yep,
Yes,
night?
yes,
that's
it
him.
is.
It's him.
Acacius is going to turn and look Larissa dead in the eye, and for the first time, you see kind of like anger on his face, and he says, "Stand down."
All she's going to say is murderer.
So, King, at that moment. No, no, never mind. Saren can't see. Never mind.
You can. You're
No, no, you all
you.
can see
I'm
because
shedding
of
light for 30
yeah,
feet.
Okay, okay.
yeah, because of the
I,
great Muntach sword.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know how close we were all one to another, so. Yeah, so seeing that guy, does the memory come back to Saren? Because you said that
Yeah,
that got. Okay, so at that point he sees Acacius.
he's
He's
all
supposed
of you.
he's supposed to be
All of
dead.
you would kind of know he's the one who killed Limber Stoneskin,
Okay,
one of
but
the legendary six.
yeah, Saren would
My
just look.
mentor.
But yeah, Saren just looks straight at Acacius and he's supposed to be dead.
Exactly. That's why he's coming with us.
Oh, Arya's raging now. She sees this thing. She knows what happened to Cinder. Her and Cinder were close. She's raging now.
Didn't he? Someone I knew casted a wish to basically for him to replace Salafana before. I think he got erased. I
Anyways,
think.
Butler, if we exit through the hells, what's the path back to the Underdark? The quickest one.
We can go to Dad and have him send us to the Underdark.
At this very moment,
Scroll.
there's a look of on Saren's face. He doesn't say a word, but you know he's not thrilled about the idea.
I mean, unless you have any other options. Just throwing out ideas.
I know.
I hate when you're right.
Oh, you're
I
gonna
know you
hate it
said
a lot.
nothing else would be happening, King, but Acacius would keep trying to sending this stone, basically trying to ask Tenebris to show him a sign. And he keep trying as many times as it takes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are able to do so.
Okay.
As for the rest of the party, this
The
is the
best way to
abyss. Everything here is like the Underdark, but 10 times worse.
Mm-hmm.
And you are significantly weaker here. Saren, you have no weapon, but you do
Well,
have one.
I have the sword, the brother sword. I still have that on me.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to drink it?
Acacius. I was going to toss Saren the moon touched greatsword. But if he wants to use his brother instead, then
It doesn't emit
In
light,
which
but
case, hmm?
it's at least a weapon. That is better than Vermis, actually.
Akasha takes out her moon touch scimitar as well to add more light.
Yeah, easily done.
Sarin will mount on Fury just for good measure, because I have a feeling Fury would be more stable than he would.
Easily done. Marceline, you give Ilara back her bow.
Yes, immediately. Marceline's like giving it back, and she's just gonna like look around, and she's like, Regardless, the best method of escape. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need to go to hell.
Well, will be my second trip there, as far as I can remember.
It'll
How
be
I
your
large
say
of
third.
a
we kill
Get
this
it?
one
Well, no,
and
how
technically
help
large is
third.
transport the
Larissa?
dead.
Yeah,
Hmm?
it'll be a second time for a significant amount of us.
Well,
Cold Harbor doesn't count.
Sorry, what
well,
was that, Acacius?
How large are you? Because I don't think you can carry the entire party.
nah,
I
she
You're
can't.
not
can't.
like
I'm
a res
only a
leader.
medium according to the stat sheet or lack of. It just says I'm a medium one, so I'm basically the same size of how I.
Does the dragon shape tell you what size dragon you shape into?
I'm a medium dragon.
Okay.
Medium creature, so she
So
can
then
only
yeah, so even if you can
small.
fly, you can't get us up.
No,
Unless
I
you're a
can take
small
probably
creature.
one of you at a time. It's going to take me a bit, but I refuse to take Tarkos.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
I'll
walking in the direction of the sword.
I'll
King.
reluctantly take Narco, saying you have a lot of explaining to do.
Is he
he's
even
he's like
conscious?
unconscious or dead, one of the two.
Dead,
I'm just
preferably.
I'm just taking his body.
Yeah. At this point,
I have
Soren would.
use of him.
Yeah. At this point, Soren would turn to the butler. You have two options. You light a path for us, or we're using you as a guide to get out of here.
King, how much of the memory comes back? All of the previous timeline or only the fight?
You remember. You remember everything. You remember
Okay.
everything. It's almost like a curse was broken, and then you remember the events of it was Tarkos who killed.
Yeah,
It was Tarkos
it
who
was really, I'm asking because then in which case Larissa would probably try and take at least a swipe at the unconscious Tarkos, knowing he has to stay unconscious or she's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is extremely dangerous to Larissa right now.
Yeah, I'm
Take
taking
a
a swipe
swing.
at him.
Uh, roll with advantage
My wonderful
because he's
claw.
unconscious.
So, can you just clarify? Baldur's Blade, it still does its necrotic damage if it's used in this area, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
The
I have to
sword
make
works in the abyss. It's almost like the DM was expecting you all to go to the abyss. Uh,
Was this
We should
planned?
probably
Larissa,
look for blue
Acacius is going
crystal.
to message some. Acacius is going to whisper something to you, Larissa.
Is a 21 gonna hit it?
21
I have
will
a
miss. His
well.
AC is 26.
It is. I know his AC. This sucks.
Yeah. Larissa, Acacius is gonna whisper something to you, and I messaged it to you.
Okay.
Arya is going to whistle.
I think I might have
like,
misspelled it, but I think I
loud
spelled it right.
and see
You
if she can
did.
to see if she can call Susan. She does not want to walk. She wants to see if she
There
I don't
is
remember how to spell it,
a
but
there is
Yeah,
a
you got it.
roar
oh, okay.
in the distance as we all hear a brrrr, like a whirring sound that slowly gets louder and louder, and then you all just see Ghost Rider's bicycle, not bicycle, Ghost
Motorcycle.
Rider cycle, motorbike, just
He's on a
drives without a
bicycle. I like
driver.
that.
Imagine the eldest of the Aztec fucking
Not a
children is a
bicycle,
bicycle.
it's a motorbike. Okay, it's a very cool bike.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
It just drives across the horizon by itself as Susan appears in all her regal, demonic, hellish glory.
Arya
Actually,
is hopping up and down, clapping her hands like, "Yay, Susan!" I should have let Naira make you able to fly. Now that I think of it,
uh, King, at this point, Siren would wonder, and he would go toward Fury and, "Hey, girl, do you know the way back home?"
It prods its hoofs and it looks at the direction the sword flew in.
Good news, folks. I don't think we need a tour guide. Fury knows the way, by the looks of it.
Top Hat will flick his finger, and you see what seems to be a red fire that burns over his head. It helps to illuminate the way.
Well, about time you made yourself useful.
Yes,
Um,
a master wishes.
Are your commands, I know.
Based on that point, does Marceline see Blue's? I think we already destroyed it in Cold Harbor, did we not? Like, he
Yes,
added
you
on.
destroyed him in Core Harbor as well as his phylactery.
Okay.
Okay.
Blue's not coming back.
Not deoblerize, but no, probably not. Marceline is like, as she's going to follow Fury and stuff, she is subconsciously looking out to see if she sees any of her classmates.
If you need a break carrying that one, you can throw it in the back of Fury. There should be enough space for an unconscious body.
Is there a way to bind him in case he does wake up?
I will handle him.
Very well.
As long as you got it handled, that's fine.
And
Anyways, let's get on the move, people. We're sitting ducks right now.
Yes, we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Abyss is a very dangerous place, and I don't know how stable everyone is at the moment.
And I'll be honest with you, the Hells might not be much better if we fall into an army that is not exactly that of our fathers.
We don't know who is currently ruling the last one, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, anyways, let's get moving. As Saren would make Fury trot, he would try to do the same thing Arya did, try to communicate with their old dad through the blood bond.
Wait, guys, are you guys gonna drink healing potions just in case?
I think I'm at half of what my health would have been.
No, yeah, I still have plenty of health on my side too. I don't know what the token HP was at, but I just only took like 22 damage, so it's not that bad.
And my half would have been 36, and I'm at 36. So.
King, could you remind me? Was Tarkos's ability verbal or was it a telepathic one to dragons?
He has to speak. He must mouth. Verbal.
Okay, in that case, Larissa's gonna jostle her mane again, and that mute potion that she'd been carrying around, she's going to look at Acacius and say, "Feed it to him." I don't care how.
What does it do? Like, for how long does it last?
I didn't write down. It just said mutes opponent temporarily, and I bought 2. I would assume an hour or a minute.
How long does it last?
It's 1 hour, technically.
1 hour. Okay. Then I'm gonna
when
wait for
you see him starting to rouse, stuff it down his throat. And I'll give you one of those potions.
Alright.
But yeah, Saren would try to link with Dad through blood and whatnot. It's like, and he'll just say what he has to say, whether or not the connection connects. It's just like, Dad, if you can hear this, we're coming home. Don't fuck us.
It's not that he doesn't respond, it's he can't hear you guys.
Yeah, I the player knows that Saren wouldn't, so he still put the message out anyways.
Yep.
Darkness shrouds the path ahead, but we are bastions of the right. Steadfast by your ideals, lock your mind on life. Grab forth your destiny and charge forth, ye who art holy warriors. Grant us your gaze, champions who hath come before, that we may find our loved ones once more. I pray to you, my lord, to shield us with your warmth. I, in turn, will carry the burden of the sword. And with that, Acacius will adjust Tarkus on his back and start walking.
Arya will just look at everyone. I have room on my bike for one more person, if anyone doesn't feel like walking at the moment.
I have my broom. It doesn't look too singed, so take that.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll take that offer.
All right, hop on.
Alara, would you like to get on Larissa's back? I think I can carry at least one person.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, King, I've got a question. What
Marceline-
does this area have as an effect on Einwin's sword?
It just suppresses the sword completely.
Okay, so do I still maintain the benefits from being attuned to the sword?
You still maintain the benefits from being attuned to the sword. It's uh, just
She
that,
can't. Okay.
yeah, the radiant part
Okay.
all doesn't work. Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
And also for reference, Siren is currently not attuned to that blade, so he doesn't have any of the
Okay.
benefit from the blade.
I do.
You wouldn't have had a chance to attune either.
No, we didn't
Happened
have
all
a
too quickly.
we didn't have a rest or anything, but I just wanted to put that in the open. Even if we would have had the time, I don't think he would have tried to attune to it in its current state.
Wait, changing the cloak is a bonus action? Why? Anyway, Marceline is going to use her Cloak of Many Fashions to try to camouflage and do the environment better.
Okay. Yeah. You make your cloak look rocky. You all
Alright, Alara.
you all start making your way.
Well, I'm walking, and I've got one of the two light sources, so.
Okay.
Alright.
Easily done.
Yeah, if one light source is at the front, then Akasha will be at the back with the other one.
Question: does
By the way,
Shuri emit any
Marceline-
light at all? That would be helpful.
He does, doesn't he?
But the question is, would the light that he would usually emit that she would usually emit be helpful at all in this environment? I'm not so sure.
As you all are walking and pushing forward or driving forward.
Ooh.
Marceline and Arya, with your eyes, you can see you are surrounded by giants as you travel. Huge, huge giants, larger than anything in life that you have ever seen. Their toenail is, their toe itself is at least triple your height. But all of you, the rest of you, can feel the rumblings of the ground as these monstrous giants just crawl and walk and stomp. Boom, boom, boom.
I have a question. Considering Marceline has at least done a little smidgen of research on the abyss, can I roll a check to figure out like the best way to the easiest way to ensure survival?
The answer is none.
Ah, so no.
Because with the hells, you can still reason with them, you can make deals. Sure, they'll charge you an arm and a leg. But here, they just want to eat you.
Yeah.
It is chaos unbridled. There is no law and order. Even the hells has some order.
Yeah, demons are lawful evil. There's lawful in there.
Alright. Marceline
You all
is
continue.
yeah. Marceline's gonna keep silent and just keep an eye on her surroundings.
The
Quick-
Saphira will keep an eye on the back since the bike.
Quick,
on the bike with,
quick question:
Arya. Yeah.
does Marceline
Just keep an eye on
say
the-
that there's giant to the rest of the party, or do we just feel the rumbling and that's about it?
You just
Oh,
hear the
sorry.
rumblings, but yeah, what does Marcelino Arya reveal?
I have message. I'm gonna use that and tell the group that there's giants nearby. Stay quiet.
With how tall they are, they cannot hear you guys. You guys are like insects.
And beside, you're talking about an infernal horse clapping its hoof and an infernal motorbike. We're gonna make noise regardless.
True.
That was a telepathic message. Saphir didn't hear anything. Still.
Yeah. Oh
Just
crap.
saying.
Marceline will tell Saphir quietly. There are giants nearby. Be quiet. If like be as quiet as possible.
Understood. Just
Those
pretend
aren't
to be keeping
stars,
a
are
sharp
they?
eye behind.
As we're traveling, Siren would just look at the butler. It's like, how come I can't reach Dad, but you managed to summon to me?
The horse just neigh and breathes out.
Well, I guess that's
Could
as good
I
answer.
do a survival check to see if the ground we are currently walking on is safe or if there's any weaknesses on the ground or area that I can see within that light emission?
Make me a nature check.
Ooh, nature. Ooh, not very good.
With your 12, that's not soil that you are standing on. The ground is not made of soil. That is dead flesh. Dry flesh.
Oh, I'm flying. I'm picking up my wings slightly and I'm just gonna hover at least 15 feet above everyone else.
Like Marceline is also hovering. She's just like I don't know how gruesome the flesh floor is
You
in
don't know
comparison.
that yet, Martha. I didn't share what it was. I just said ew, and then I flew.
It probably smells like rotten flesh.
Not that we could
No,
tell
it
so
doesn't
far.
smell like rotten flesh. It smells like dried beef jerky, but without the fun smell. This is more like dead flesh.
It smells like a bunch of hides.
Yep, the tanning eyes and whatnot.
It smells
Yeah.
as pleasant as it looks, I should say. What area?
Oh, Laura is typing.
Uh, I mean, once we're in the hell, get ready because it will probably smell like sulfur again.
Oh, welcome it.
Keishi
Yeah.
is trying to slightly lighten the mood. You know, Akasha, when I was in the lava there, I'm pretty sure I could taste my own melting flesh. And I see what you and Heresley were on about.
Are you really that tasty, Acacius?
Apparently.
You can bite him and find out. Maybe.
She has bitten me before.
And in case you forgot, she's venomous.
Yeah, and that was like in order to cure your arcane addiction, so you had to get poisoned.
And you know, on the note of passing through the hells, Saren, does your father know about your fiance?
Oh, does Dad get to meet the girl?
Given
That's crazy.
given the encounter, I
I've
didn't
already
find it.
met
Given the encounter we had, I didn't have to tell him, but there's a little someone in Dad's entourage that is aware of the fiance's existence at the very least.
What are the odds we get there and he throws you a wedding? You don't have a choice but to accept it at that point.
The odds are probably slim to. Odds are it's probably going to be slim to none. No offense, dear, but given the station of Alara, I don't think Dad would make a big deal out of it.
I don't know.
Arya in the back, slowly making plans for her and her dad to throw her brother a wedding.
And technically speaking, dear Acacius, we were already married, so no ceremony needed anymore.
You were married by my hand. until someone got killed.
What?
Is this
Don't-
the part where Alara mentions that she was almost ritually sacrificed to Aztec?
Wasn't it too?
Casually.
Yeah.
How does that
Jesus.
work?
Yeah.
Old fiance, asshole, warlock, pact of blah blah blah.
Arranged marriage, blah blah blah.
Maybe he will throw a party for the two of you after all.
I swear, if he goes after her, it's gonna be a different story, a family feud.
While y'all are talking, Saphira's just listening and just like her eyebrows are slowly rising higher and higher, like.
Oh fuck, that's right. We didn't tell Sephiroth who that is.
It's been quite some time. Well, I would have met Ostok before, right, King? Or would I have never actually met him, just heard of him?
You've met him. Was a very nice guy.
It's been quite some time since I last met Ostok. I wonder if he'll recognize me. I have changed quite a bit.
He probably won't, but who knows, with all the special eyes that most of you guys seem to have, Dan might have some and might be able to recognize the essence or something.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
It feels like this place drags on forever.
Yeah, it does.
You gotta wonder if we're even making any headway.
Well,
It really does.
given the pace of Fury, I do believe we still make headway, but she feels a bit slower than usual to me.
Arya pops a wheelie because she's bored. Hold on back there.
So I guess little.
Yeah, Saphira would let out like an involuntary giggle, not expecting it, but not hating it either.
I suppose continue onwards. What happens, King?
Marsley is just gonna casually say, I am admittedly curious if this will have any effect on, and being here will have any effect on my magic or not. Any unique effect, at least.
I can tell you one thing is if we don't get out of here quick and in a hurry, it might have an effect on our minds.
Yeah, no, I'm already feeling the effects.
Akasha just stays weirdly quiet.
Everything else that happened is not helping.
Don't worry, Akasha. We will be within Cinder's grace again very soon.
She'll nod, but she won't say anything.
Acacia's time.
I'm above table. As the DM, I am curious. Does anybody ask Acacius what happened?
I was about to
You all
do
did
that.
see his light disappear, like.
Marceline is just trying to think and just like, Acacius, your light disappeared before you got dragged in. Did something happen?
I'm gonna be honest, not. As far as I'm concerned as the player, nothing major happened. You know I said I made up my mind to put my faith into myself, but that shouldn't have broken any faith or otherwise abilities that I do have, so I've got no clue. So if there's more that Acacius himself was aware of, that I don't know it. So yeah, he's just gonna kind of shrug his shoulders.
Well, seeing as we're traveling too, whatever that was, in the end everybody got out of it okay, so we should be glad for that.
We should be making sure this one stays dead and dead this time. She's glaring at Tarkos, waiting for him to even twitch.
He literally got
It wasn't
destroyed by.
always so bad.
Yeah, but he literally got erased by a god and came back. I don't think there's much we can do to make sure he remains dead.
I am curious. If we take him out of the abyss, what's going to happen? Because history has essentially been rewritten.
I propose we
Hopefully
throw
he
him
comes
in.
to his senses.
My proposition is to throw him on the first rift we see.
launches another war and controls the Dosian dragons again.
Hear me
It was
out.
hard enough convincing them to help us after the
I
last
remember.
No,
time.
hear me out. Hear me out. We're bound for the Hells, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What if, by any chance, for passage, if we fall on an army that is not that of our dear father, we need to make a deal? What if we use that unconscious person as a bargaining chip?
So they can just give him away back to some other being? I don't trust it.
Or to
His
turn him.
ability is too powerful for me to allow him to live again.
Well,
If he's as dangerous as you claim, we should not.
well,
He should
what if he managed to get turned into a lemur or something along those lines?
I don't think it's the form he takes. It's more of his natural ability. And Larissa's going to clench her jaw as she says, last time we encountered him, took control of the entire court of the High Council of the Dragons. The Eastern Dragons, mind you, at Lord Valgor's trial.
I see.
And forced all, without exception, into submission. So forgive me if I think I should devour him and he be gone for good.
So what I'm hearing you say
Now is our
now,
best
How about we
chance.
remove?
yeah. So what I'm hearing you say is lead-filled casket.
How about we remove his vocal cords?
She's considering it, but she's also thinking magic exists, so someone's going to greater restoration his vocal cords back.
Or to resurrection restores lost body part
Mm.
too. And at this point, it's like, well, that's one thing to think, but there is something else. Since I have everybody here, and I know it might not be the most opportune time to do this, but some of you might think that I think myself holier than thou and all that fun stuff. But I'm sorry for having lost my cool on that ship. I shouldn't have let.
Or not to blame. It's not your fault, Saren.
No, it is. It
Honestly,
is.
Saren, you're a failure of a holy man.
Oh,
Saren, darkness, has the darkness in one's soul is difficult to balance, especially under very stressful circumstances.
Marceline, there was a clear warning that I failed to heed, and it put you, Acacius, and everybody else at risk of being killed. That was stupid. Regardless of what the emotions were behind it, was stupid. And I'm truly sorry for having put every single one of you through it.
Best thing you can do is learn, Saren. It is one thing to lose yourself in battle. It is one thing to go further on your enemies than they deserve. But you must be careful to never lose yourself against your allies, or those who might become your allies. After all, you never know what sort of past they have. Tarkus here and I were both set for death by Zoriana. That is why I want to give him a chance.
Well, whatever.
Don't you think that's perfectly reasonable, Larissa?
Question, DM: is this before or after he did the thing to Nimrod?
Oh, this is before, like, this is all
Okay.
before. He hasn't killed Nimrod
Arya
yet
hasn't been
in
upset.
this timeline, yes.
Okay, we're good then. Carry
By the
on.
way, Larissa, Acacius says, fully referencing an event that I believe you are well aware of, who is responsible for that event. Oh, wait, I think she left. My bad.
But yeah, after that, and then it's like, well, regardless, I did learn a lesson there, and with a little subterfuge from Freya in the recent conversation, I have to center myself a bit more towards myself. That's the only way that I can move forward, but I have to take it easy.
Nods of approval from Arya.
Anyways, now that that's out
Okay.
of the way,
I have a question I'm gonna send inside RP because I don't think we want everyone hearing it.
but now that that's out of the way, so anybody had anything planned for after that this little forge expedition? That obviously we won't get to until
There's
a
big
while.
fly.
I'm going to
I wanna go
Regalia.
home.
That's what Arya says.
Like,
If you see
I
if you see
really
Arthur,
wanna go.
if you see Arthur and Merlin, tell them I from my part, if you would.
Cool beans. I'm going to find Galileo.
Like, I honestly thought, like, I expected going into the Underdark to be miserable, but I'm surprised it's not, like, it's, but the reason why I'm miserable is not because of the civilians or little threats, surprisingly. It's, the best way I can describe it is history repeating itself over and over again.
That's why it's called history, Marceline. It's a story that repeats.
It's more of a personal history.
Well,
So,
Really
so
just
Acacius, this is
Yes.
what you know. I'm just gonna verbally tell you. But you as the party members, you all don't know this. Acacius, you will know that Tarkos was basically Tarkos basically became Zoriana's version of Mana's Paragon.
Mhm.
And she, you don't know the exact details, but he chose to follow her instead of Mana. When he chose to follow her, that is when she brought the sins. Now, where the sins come from, you have no idea, but she incorporated the seven sins into Tarkos, into him, and she also turned him into an undead. However, he was too violent to control. And the worst part of all is being the first undead when Zorino was experimenting with undead, there was another problem. She could not kill him. Nobody could kill him. Like they could beat the crap out of him. Like he could feel pain. You could knock him out. You know, you can beat him all the way to zero HP. But they could not kill him. They cut off his head. His head will grow back again eventually. So the best thing Zoriana could do was literally uh,
Oh,
imprison.
I think I. Oh, just imprison him. Okay.
That was like the next best thing that she could do. You don't know where she imprisoned him, but she basically had to partner up with the Paragon to beat Tarkos and then imprison him. This all
Okay.
this happened after Sarabana and Zoriana's fight.
Okay, but
So that
so how?
so that was that. And then of course when she imprisoned him, she took back the sins from him.
Okay. Okay.
So when she took the sins from him, that's when she tried again. But this time she chose someone with more mental fortitude. She chose a mage and turned that mage and gave him the knowledge to become the very first lich. And then she gave him the sins. Now, this mage proved to be another problem because this mage was incredibly smart. Yes, he was not violent, but he was very, very smart. And with the power of the sins, he was able to break free from her control. And now she had a lich wandering around that she could not control. And again, it came down to her having to partner up with the second version of Mana's Paragon. That means the next generation, which the Paragon came from. And basically beat this leech, and then she had to take the sins again from him, and she had to try again a third time. But this time she was smart. This time she was going to choose someone that had emotional investment so that there is a shared reason to not betray her. And
Okay.
she chose Gabriel, whom she knew wanted his best friend and his love interest back.
Yeah. Okay. And so I guess I was mixed up by the timeline there because I thought you had said that I had seen the second instance in my dreams.
Yeah,
But
you did.
how could I have seen that in my dreams if you said Gabriel killed my mother and air quotes killed my mother and me, which would have been before I would have been sleeping.
Yeah, all this
You
happened like
said he had the
5,000 years
sins when he
ago.
did
Yes.
that.
All of this happened like 5,000 years ago. Does that make sense? So you
Well,
were
what's
still
the order?
around. You were still around to see the fight between Sarabana and Zoriana. All this happened like within like 30 years, like from the first undead. So you would have still been around for all these things.
Well,
It's
no, no, no.
just
What
that.
I'm asking, like the timeline there, because I was in. You made it sound you told me he had all the sins when he killed Char and air quotes killed me. But if he had all the sins and I didn't have the dreams until after I was air quotes killed, how did I see the person that had the sins before him in the dreams?
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's what I
So
that's what I'm trying to figure
okay,
out.
okay.
That's where I'm confused by.
So I'm gonna clear this up. You were
Okay.
still around.
Okay,
You
so it was just like
obviously
it
did not.
was.
Yeah, you obvious. There's a bit of logic here that has to be implied because as the DM, I don't want to tell you everything. I want kind of like it's more fun when the players figure it out. But obviously, you cannot be dead until the third sin bearer, the final one, shows up. No, 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 no. It's not time bullshit. There's no.
Okay.
It's not that sort of stuff. It's basically we just follow the pattern of logic. It's basically you would have still been around to see Tarkos. He falls. He becomes the first Death Knight, and then you see Vecna, and then you see Gabriel, and then Gabriel is the one that sends the Shadowfell into hell.
Okay.
Uh, Basically, yes. But all this happened 5,000 years ago.
Sorry, now I have a question. Um, I thought Vecna told me that it was Dimitri who turned to him.
No, 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 no. That was the Oathbreaker.
Oh, he was referring to him. Got it.
Yeah.
Also, that Larissa, you missed it. That's all information I know, not the party.
Oh, yes,
Because
I know that.
there was
That's
something
what,
there
but
was
I
something
was
I needed
confused.
specification. And then Larissa, you said you had a fly, but did you hear my Acacia's comment towards you?
Oh, I see it. Yes, and it's huge. It's a big black dot, and it flies so close to my face, and I can't. It's infuriating.
But
Hopefully it's
so
not horse
Larissa,
blood.
before you stepped away, Acacia said, well, I guess I didn't realize you had stepped away. Acacia said, him and Tarkos were both marked for death by Zoriana, and he believes that he deserves at least a second chance to plead his case. After all, not everyone Zoriana wants dead deserves it. And it's a very knowing statement. Um, which I think you should understand my meaning of, Larissa.
Yeah, Larissa will think back and to how her previous party who left soon after trying to vindicate Tarkos as well, and is thinking it's the curse again. She doesn't want you to also have to leave. Because after her last party member, they lost favor and is worried for how you will also be perceived if you try and save who she believes still is a condemned figure.
Marceline is gonna think, and it's just like, can we? You guys have any funny stories?
Most of the funny stories are in Marceline were on ships, so they might not be appropriate for ears of ladies.
I don't care.
Aria rolls her eyes at that.
I've probably
I,
heard
I
this
don't
from
care.
women.
I just need something better to focus on. Well, not fully focus on, but you know what I mean.
If only laser pointers were invented in D&D at this point.
I mean, I can tell you guys about the time a turtle talked a god of the shadow fell down from doing something stupid.
Who's saying that?
Aria.
Okay, I was about to wonder
Hold
because
up.
you have two characters.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Aria.
please elaborate
Oh, I
on
would not
that.
remember. You've been away from him for more than 2 weeks. The,
His his thing has been broken though. His curse has been broken a while ago when she first got there.
oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Acacius is going to ask you to carry on because I don't think Acacius has introduced his actual title to Arya.
No, Aria doesn't know. She just thinks he's like paladin cleric dude.
Just like Saphira does not know who Acacius actually is.
Saphira doesn't
She
know
doesn't
who
know
most
any
people
of you
are.
people are. She's just hoping you guys are smart enough to get us out of here.
This is true.
Saren's smart enough to rely on the horse that literally came from the hell. It's like, yeah, go home.
Yeah. Same with Susan.
I'm actually kind of surprised Saphira doesn't at least know who, like, maybe Marceline is.
I mean, she doesn't go and boast that she's the daughter of.
Unless she grew up in Regalia, then I have no idea who she is now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think recently you would be aware because she's recently became
Yeah.
the daughter of the Void, aka Drummerdander's
Would
daughter.
I have heard about this big news?
Yeah, probably. If you
Okay.
read the newspaper, like,
Wait, wait a minute, time out. The wedding happened in Regalia, right?
Really.
I've had to absorb a lot of information
wedding-
really quick, so I'm not
The
sure.
wedding, I had the same instance, Saphira. I was like, what the hell is going on? I didn't know my god was dead when I first joined.
Not necessarily. No.
My God's not dead, right? I don't think.
But yeah, all I'm saying is she might be aware of Marceline because Jormungandr was at that wedding in Regalia, wasn't he?
Okay, so what wedding was in Regalia as well? Just so I know.
Fuck,
So
I
we had
forgot.
a level 20 like 5 shot where we went to the hells in order to rescue Cinder's sword in order to bring him back from the abyss, and then at the end of that, one of the people ended up dead. That was Logan, who my character wore as a necklace for a little while.
Radiant
Until
shot.
Akash's character brought him back to life. So Akash's character Logan and Larissa's character got remarried because they died, so that death did them part. And then we had a wedding there where our level 20 characters met our level
At the time,
11
10,
characters.
I think.
10? Were we 10? I thought we were 11 at that
We were
point.
10 at the time, I think.
Okay, level 10.
But long story short,
I
I
know the
figures
king was there, so
the king, the
Who was
Jormungandr,
getting married?
the
Logan Radiant
what are they
shot.
called? The blood. Are they radiant shots? Is that their
Yeah,
name?
Radiant shot.
Yeah, the radiant shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Was happened at the
But
Radiant short
then
round.
again, Saphira would not know all this because she was in the Underdark.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But
But
she
I'm
might.
still
I didn't know-
here
I didn't-
for a while then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, long
I
story.
I've been
guess-
busy, sorry.
Yeah. Anyways,
So, Arya, do tell this story. You said, what did you say it was about?
Anything
Oh,
to pass the time.
Kind of talked about it doing something stupid, but before that, the turtle, I'll name him for you. His name is Talk the Shellless. He's a turtle who was cursed by a certain asshole vampire, and she kind of looks at Larissa and looks at that. To be forgotten, always. So he went by Ash for a while. This curse makes people forget him if they are not in his vicinity for more than a week. So he's lived for 4,000 years, 4 or 5, one of those.
Wow.
So he's been around a very long time.
Was he cursed?
And
How long was he cursed for? You said?
Yes, but
How long did you say he was cursed for?
Between 4 and 5,000 years.
Geez, so the whole time.
And-
Okay, wow.
Yes.
and you said he was from the Shadowfell?
No, the turtle was not from the Shadowfell, but he did seek out help from a specific god of the Shadowfell to break his curse, and he did so. And then, like, they kind of became buddy buddy for a while, and he, you know, kind of keeps in touch, sort of, kind of, every once
King,
in a while.
did a turtle ever come to my mother's court?
No.
No. Okay. Acacia is like peering over his shoulder with a raised eyebrow. Ah. Aha.
Yeah, Celebon is actually not that bad.
Sounds like an interesting fellow.
Yeah,
The party members who know Acacia's things, he very clearly does not believe this story at all.
By the way, Acacius, you mentioned having met my dad before.
Yeah.
When?
It was a
Just out of curiosity, really. I'm not trying to find judgment or ammunition against him. I'm just curious.
back when he was still one of
Aria's
the
really
12
inside
celestial knights. Wait, what? They were the 12 celestial knights, right?
He's one
Is
of
that
the
the right
12 Knights of Judgment.
Back when he was one of the 12 knights of judgment.
Wait. Hold on. First, what are those? Second, he wasn't always a demon.
Well, Tarkus here is one of them too. I think he was leader or strongest.
He was the leader.
He was the leader. They're
Okay, so
think of them
maybe.
kind of like imagine a forest fire, if you will. The forest must burn for a new growth to grow. Yes. I suppose you can kind of consider them like that. Should from it. I get that right, King?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But
Well,
they were pretty
The
good
only place
guys.
the only place they don't bring judgment is the hells and the abyss for valid reasons.
Yeah,
So,
they're weird.
so
He helped.
maybe,
He helped
maybe
against the fight against Oriana. You know.
at this very moment, Sarn's face expression would change big time. But
Oh,
then,
and you also know, Acacius, that Astak has red hair.
His red hair.
Very good long red hair.
Where the fuck did the purple hair come from then?
He has a type. Their dad has a type. That's it.
Gotta
That's
be the
all.
type.
yeah, whether
Hold
it
on,
be
couldn't she
celestial
have
or not.
Wait, hold on. If they have purple hair and he's got red hair, couldn't like, mom have blue hair?
I know the answer, but I'm not telling you. Well, I know the answer for Siren's mom, anyways. Or I have a general idea. But yeah, essentially we're just like, well, shit. Maybe it's not a great idea to bring this one with us to meet Dad. Then if we go there,
I mean, they could be old buddies, like old work buddies, maybe.
He was a pretty good guy.
yes. But what I'm saying is, if they fell out with us knowing, there might be one of them that wants to throw a punch. If one of them awakes.
Oh, you mean the man, the guy on my back?
Yeah.
What do I?
I don't know him. I somewhat know Dad. I don't know him.
Thinking back, what would Acacius's thoughts be on that? Because yeah, he willingly chose to follow Oriana. But do I know how Ostak ended up a demon? Or is that was after my time, most likely?
That was because that he became a demon. You actually don't know what was the cause of his fall, but he did something. He did something. it's slightly different from Zoriana's rebellion against Salabana. But he got involved in something else. But I will not spoil it because Acacius wouldn't know.
Yeah, okay. So that would have been after my time then. Or just not in my purview because I'm not all knowing or anything like that.
It's not that. It's happened around the same time the fight happened between Salabana and Zoriana.
Yeah, but it's just not something I would know. Right?
It was
I'm not all
buried.
Yeah,
knowing
it's not
or
something
anything
you
like
would
that.
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then I can't tell you why he fell, Saren. But if he ended up as a demon, my guesses would be the two of them are a lot more alike than you might think. Question, though, is what led Tarkus to going with Oriana? That is something I don't know. Supposedly it was willing, but why was he willing?
I don't know. Maybe he just wanted more bloodshed. He seems like a violent fellow.
Well, that
It
or
wasn't always.
that or she had very sweet promises that she didn't intend on following through with, or I don't know.
She's a manipulative bitch.
Yes.
Do we know that?
She wasn't always like that.
Well, she
No,
is
but
now.
she decided to become a manipulative bitch.
Hey, Butler, how much more time before we reach somewhat of a location that's not this motioning
You have
around us?
no idea.
Yeah. As much as I bitch about the Dark Domain not having a sun, I'd rather be there than down here at this very moment.
It feels like you bitch about a lot of things. I'm noticing.
Yeah. Life kind of uprooted and changed quite a lot in recent weeks and months.
Dad probably thinks I'm dead.
Yeah, I stay away from the dark domain because of reasons. Looks back at Larissa again and then looks back and then continue.
Yeah, I try to stay away from it as
Not
much.
looking eye contact.
Yeah, I try to stay away from it
honest-
too in my younger years. No particular reason. Trying to avoid the gaze of Larissa and
That was
Akasha.
my first.
At me.
No, I'm trying to avoid your
Acacius chooses
gaze.
to kind of whistle knowingly, but he's not going to say anything to value Larissa's privacy.
Honestly, I like if what occurred didn't occur, I probably would have never ended up going to the Underdark at all. I never had a reason, never was interested. Admittedly, the food down there is good though.
At this point, I think we're running out of stuff to talk about. Can we zoom to
Yeah, I was about to say that
whatever
same thing.
happens next?
Yeah.
Well, I was waiting for you like a good time.
Yeah.
Since
That's-
we're all
that's-
traveling, I was in the Underdark for a reason. Do any of you happen to know, what's his name? Was it the Archdruid Kaelin? And I'm looking for Princess.
We were
Was it Coralina?
Oh,
I'm looking
we
for
were
those
sent
two.
down there to rescue them. Kaylin is back in the Druid Grove. The others, I believe, are being sent back. However, Lilithraxus took a part of her soul, and she is not willing to give it back until we do fulfill our end of
I'm
the
sorry,
deal.
I didn't quite catch most of that.
long story short, yes, we know where Kalen is. He's back in the meadows. And
So Kaelin is safe.
yes, the rest of his party, however, is still somewhat captive by Zoriana until a certain condition
And not
is
Zoriana,
met.
Lilithraxus.
Lilithraxus.
Zoriana's
My bad. Sorry, player tongue fork there. Yeah, by Lilithraxus until we end a certain threat to her, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Well, I guess I'll be traveling with you guys indefinitely until we sort this out.
Oh, and also Saphira, meet the Arch Druidess, Larissa, sister of Kalen.
Ah, I'm glad to know your brother is safe now. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Lovely to meet you.
I'm looking less forward to seeing my brother. I know it's coming.
Well, you should at least be grateful he is safe.
Oh, yes, yes.
We hope.
I came for him,
Oh,
but
oh, right.
he's in the middle of scolding me at the moment. She's not looking at her.
Understandable.
Get used to it, Larissa. That seems to be a thing between siblings nowadays.
See, you know.
Is he older than is to be
Yes.
expected? Yes. Mm.
My brother didn't
Right.
scold me.
Yeah, but you were probably not as
But
big
I
a
wouldn't
fuck
want
up
to
as
trade.
me.
I'm an only
That is
child.
true.
I am not an only child.
I think
We
we met your
definitely
brother, right,
haven't
Laura?
introduced ourselves yet.
Yeah, met my brother.
My name's Marceline. The daughter of the void. Sorry if I'm not totally in it. I'm trying.
Sleepy.
Not we. I mean, yes. I don't know if I just feel less stable at the moment, especially down here. So, and especially with everything that
Oh,
happened today.
well, that was an in character. Sorry, I thought you were saying that out of character, that you weren't feeling
Oh
well.
no.
That's what I was asking.
No, out of character, I'm fine. Marceline, no.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no.
Also, who is that directed to? I'm kind of having a hard time picking out like what you're saying, like in character and not, because you kind of speak very
God.
erratically.
You might need to have another person explain it to the new player.
So basically, Marceline, me, she got a. Wait, what do you need explaining?
So her
Summarize.
question was
Be more
about
concise.
Kaylin. Her, her
Okay.
her question was about Kaylin and the princess. Like she was asking if y'all know anything about those two because that's her mission. That's the reason she's down here.
We just
Well, yeah.
basically
they told me
Kaylin.
Caitlin is safe.
Yeah, Siren in character, like the whole thing I said about Kalen was in character from Siren's mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Safira ask any more questions?
Oh no, I had replied that we would be traveling together then until we figure out, sorting out whatever has happened with the princess. Now that we know
Okay.
Caitlin is safe, she's not going to worry about him anymore. He's home dealing with whatever. Cool, good for him. He's safe.
By the way,
My priority for him is good.
by the way, Safira, now that we answered your question, I have one for you.
Mm.
Do you, by any
Yes.
chance, have any issue with Aztec, one of his general, any other demon lord? By any chance, since we're headed to the Hells, might be good to know.
Not as far as I know. I really, honestly, I don't think I have dealt much with demons.
Good. At
And
least,
I'm
at least
shocked
that's
to know
one.
he is your father, but
Yeah, trust
judgment.
me, it was a shock to me too. And that's good. At least there's one person in our group that won't incite the wrath of a demon lord just by their mere presence.
I would hope not. I
Akasha
tend
looks
to try
back
not to
at
piss
you.
things off
Hey,
for survival reasons.
I,
feel like that.
sorry, Arya. I didn't, but I don't know about the other demon lords down in the hells. I know that probably wouldn't touch you.
I mean, I don't have beef with anybody that I know of.
No,
In
that's
the
sarcastic. I had to cough.
In the hells, to be specific. I have got plenty of beef here in the mortal plane, or technically this is the abyss, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You need to learn to move on, Aurea.
Yeah.
Does your beef happen to be with this Galileo you were talking about?
No, actually, Galileo, I have a whole list. Galileo's at the top of the list, and then we're gonna go down.
I do admire a list of enemies.
Sure.
They have
Yeah, and I
more
know,
minions on your list.
and I know the top 2 name on your list, dear.
Of course you do.
I mean, my top of my list is pretty similar, but at the exception of a certain mortal.
I'm trying to remember what are the names on the list.
Well, Saren has Aztac and his general on the list, on this top of the list, so.
I know
You-
Aztec's at the top. Oh, the ex-fiance. That
Yep. Yep, the goddamn warlock.
You know what? If we go through Aztecs domain, the shit's gonna get weird.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, I hope for that.
There is
As
one
soon
more thing that you all have to talk about. I don't know if you all caught it, but Vecna dropped it. Vecna confirmed something for all of you as a party. Especially for those of you that knew what was Kalen and Princess Azure's actual mission.
Thing is, Saren heard nothing
Yes.
of that, so I don't know if it was shared with him because it was in the.
I don't
in
know if
between.
you guys heard it or not because I know my microphone was a bit wonky
Yeah,
that time.
we did. Like, so so Marceline's just like, so we were right about who we needed to keep with us, but
No, you didn't know it was Illustrae.
oh no,
You you all had no idea it was Illustrae. You all just knew you all had to look for Lilith Rassi's daughter.
Well, they had theorized, like Marceline and the others had theorized that it was Illustrae because she had the godly
No,
powers.
that was above table they theorized. Above table you all theorized it was Illustrae because in canon D&D Illustrae is a goddess for the drow.
Oh, I thought
In
that was
character,
because she saw the godly stuff coming off of Illustrae,
yeah,
and
she
that was
just
why.
she just saw the godly stuff, but you didn't really know.
Yeah, it was just a theory. We were not sure, but we were not planning on taking that child with us. That is
Exactly.
I thought they had that discussion in character about that. I thought they
No,
had
that
been
was all
talking about
above table. That was above
So I
table.
didn't.
what do you mean above table? I mean, we didn't explicitly say, hey, Illustrated might be goddess, but that's partially because Little Thaxis is listening, but we were like, we have a feeling based on divine vibes.
I thought that had been an in character thing they had been discussing.
Yeah.
I think
No,
that
I
was
said
something
y'all.
that happened inside RP. Like
Yeah,
a
that's
while.
what I meant.
Yeah, but either way, not really a big deal. But basically now you all know in character.
Actually, Saren and Cassius don't, because we were in the ethereal plane.
Yep. Unless the party shared, we don't have a fucking
Right.
clue.
That's right.
Marceline was just thinking, it's just like, even though she was the person we needed to bring with us, I still feel awful for not forcing her to get back home.
What
She
are you
made
on
the choice,
about? What
so
are what are
she-
you about, Marceline?
It's relating to the plan. While Lilith Raptis is not listening at the moment, I'm just going to reveal it just in case.
Lilith Roxas cannot hear us down here, Marceline.
No, she can
I
get to your
know,
head.
but when we're going to have to get back into the Underdark at some point. We're they're going to have to get back into the Underdark to finish it. So
Marceline,
I'm
fix
not
the
saying
tone
anything.
before I fix it for you. Take a breath. Calm it down.
Marceline is just gonna take. Sorry, I just.
The Underdark will still be there whenever we get to it, Marceline.
Above table, wouldn't Lilith Raxus have learned it the moment Vecna left because
Yep, technically.
Saphira overheard it and
But
didn't
Sapphiro's
have a
mind
mind
shielded.
shielding wheel to my knowledge? Oh, Saphira
hang
does
on.
have a mind shield?
I don't know if she
Yeah,
would.
I have the ring of
even
mind
if
shielding.
they're plain.
Okay.
I've had it.
Vecna had a ability
Yeah.
that disconnected everyone from
Yeah, you're right.
knowing
Yeah,
anything.
I'm talking about
I
after the
wonder if that
fact.
was in play.
Would an Indominus or Aurora, they had that information.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, because Vecna said it in front of them.
Yep. Every civilian
So-
that were
Guys.
present, well, quote unquote civilian.
Guys. She's. According to what Pisces, like in the other zodiacs, told me, Lilithrax's plans not to do really, really horrible things to my family and to Mishri and presumably us. I don't want it to happen.
Well, one more reason to dethrone her from her place then.
Let's go. And I think I would try and pick up speed, but I'm also keeping a very close eye on Acacius and for movement of Tarkos.
Yeah, after a while, Siren would also want to get the pace up a bit.
Yeah, I'm ready to
Okay.
be at whatever
Let's-
we're going to.
Let's take a 10 minutes break. All of you are. You all have, you all have picked up the pace. Kind of get out of this. The lucky thing is, so far, no monsters have come after you yet. But don't count on it. You know, all of you know. Eventually, you're gonna get your asses. Taste. And not in the fun way. All of you are together still. You are all still making your way. You don't know how far that sword went. What do you
long have
all
we been
do? And
traveling?
talk to each other. You've been walking for about an hour.
Marceline is just going to probably just like. Is
Uh,
everyone doing it?
You know, Siren will do the stupid. I know it
You
probably
know,
won't work, but he's gonna try to resummon fucking Vermis to his hand, as it is his banded X weapon.
you try to summon Vermis, and you feel like you were about to fly to Vermis, but because you are a heavy person, you do not.
And probably held down by the syrup on Fury too, so.
Yep.
Well,
Marceline.
good news and bad news. Good news is I still have connection with the blade. Bad news is I tried to make it come to my hand, and it instead tries to pull me towards it.
joy.
Well, the good thing is you can't get lost. You always know where your sword is.
As long as I'm conscious and alive.
Yes. Yes. Also, yes.
Still a useful navigation tool we can use.
Yeah. Marceline's just trying to stay focused and just like trying not to like snap like that again. Just like, is everyone hanging in there okay?
The sooner the better. I'd rather not be sleeping out in the open. And she's gonna be eyeing the nearby giants if there are any.
There are a
Quietly
few. They're
agrees
just
with this.
wandering around. There are a few. They're just wandering around.
Are they walking towards something with purpose, or is it more that they're just aimlessly wandering?
They're aimlessly wandering.
Surprised our lights haven't attracted anything by now.
Don't jinx it.
Right.
Whirling round.
As soon as we lit up, I was nervous, okay? That's why I've been
Yeah.
watching the back.
Akasha will just kind of, to Marceline's question, just kind of like flinch a little bit and just be like, as soon as we make it to the surface, I need to feed. But other than that, I'm fine.
How do you feel about feeding on Tarkos over here?
I can't.
Darn. What a pity.
And the thing is, as much as I hate saying this, I'll feel a lot better once we'll be in the hells.
Yeah.
Not Akasha. Arya like gives like a very sarcastic gasp. Like, oh my goodness.
Oh, come on. The only times I went there is because I died or somebody wanted to flame me.
The
You
last
died
time I was
before
there, we
that?
had a war.
Yeah. I bit on Ball and the poison caused his acidic blood to disintegrate him from the inside out.
Well, at least he's not there anymore, and then I'll keep flying.
Seems like you all have pleasant memories of this place. I can't wait to go.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm worried though. Edna was able to bring back Molotov before he Diablerized him. He can't bring back anyone who's been Diablerized, right?
I
You
hope
have
not.
to get his soul from me.
Well, keep this in mind, Marceline. You brought back a lower lord. You didn't bring back Gut or any other demon lord that got slain that were iron power.
Well, Molag was the weakest of the bunch.
And
Yeah.
Molag Bal didn't get Diablorized.
True.
Oh, like yeah. He
Yeah,
didn't eat
y'all
the
kicked his butt. Y'all killed him. You didn't eat his soul.
yeah. I don't think it would even taste good.
I don't care about the taste. I'm still looking at Tarkos.
Actually,
I will
speaking.
find a way.
Actually, that's something that I'm wondering now because you guys brought up the taste thing. The taste of Saren's blood and meat probably changed now, didn't it?
Akasha will
Sarah?
not find out.
I know.
So what happens next, King?
I really want to use my divination cards to see how far we are, but I can't because the
I doubt they'd
Zodiacs.
work.
Yeah, I don't have
Nothing's
any
working. We might as well just keep going.
Yeah, at this point, if
Yeah.
Saren's on the back of Fury, would grab Baldur's blade, but not the blade, but the pommel, and try to see if there's any connection there between the two. Just trying.
At the moment, you don't feel anything. There is no connection.
Akasha's gonna try and use that illegal sending stone and try to talk to Silver.
You use it and nothing happens. There is no response.
She will just curse in Infernal and
I heard
put it
that.
away. No, you didn't. Mind your business.
Well, by that reaction, I'm guessing we're alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just hurry and get there.
Anibus is here somewhere, but I don't know
Arya.
where.
You all keep walking and walking, and then you realize you're going uphill. You're being led to a small mini mountain, if you will. You all get through this valley between two mountains. You cross through, and then on the other side, you see Swarm.
Ugh.
swarms and swarms and swarms as
Crawlers.
far as the eyes can see. These
Oh.
creatures with multiple limbs just staring at you, waiting for you on the other side.
What the fuck is that?
Please
I
tell me
don't
those
know.
are spider creatures. I hate spiders.
Yep,
Barkley
it's
is just going to
I know.
sigh and get ready to cast she's going to get ready to fight, hoping that
You
uh
see where their mouths are supposed to be, it's just slobbering. As one of them drops a very thick, fat drop of saliva that just hits the ground with a little.
whatever those things are, they're hungry.
How dexterous do they appear from my point of view as I'm flying my way through? So I'm slightly hovering.
They have 6 limbs. But the limbs, interestingly, they have four. They have 4 legs, which so like like how like the human body, your thigh is connected to your hip. So
Yep.
from their hip, they have an extra set of legs.
So
Cute.
centaur setup.
No, no, not centaur. Centaur
They
has
look
a
like those.
tortoise.
They look like those things from the forest.
Yes, that's a very accurate description. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen
uh
the Love Death robot?
Yeah.
No.
Have you seen the Aquila one, when the guy screws the monster?
Oh, the
No.
space one. Yes, I've seen
Yeah,
that
that
one.
space monster. Yeah, like
Oh,
that.
fuck. Okay.
you
Okay, so
say swarm.
dexterity is probably going to be high. I'm not going to do that.
You
Okay,
say
I have this
swarm.
know your enemy feature. If I spend at least a minute observing another creature, I can pick 2 things about it that I can learn compared to myself.
Okay.
HP, AC, Dex, whatever.
Okay.
Um, can I know their AC? And
Uh,
you want to know their
yeah,
Dex?
yeah. We'll come to that after a minute has passed.
Okay.
What is the party doing as they're all staring at all of you? And there's like a horde of them. There's easily hundreds of them.
First thing first,
Oh,
Siren stops
I'm
Fury.
observing, obviously, for this reason.
Yep.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm going to cast Mold Earth because it doesn't require any material components to, and it costs, and I can cast up to 2 of these, and I'm going to, over that 200 diameter, I suppose, disturb parts of the mountain in a straight line to see how well they maintain their footing. And it's going to be almost like a mud substance that I'm making, I guess it's flesh. So I guess I'm disturbing the flesh so part of it falls slightly or moves up to see how well maintaining their balance are. I'm not trying to harm them. I'm trying to determine how well and quick their response time is.
Okay. You earthbend. You earthbend the ground, and then you realize your molder doesn't work because it's not ground. It's
Ew.
flesh. Dead
I'm going
flesh.
to once again try and reach out to Tenebris. I've been doing that semi
Well,
regularly,
the
hoping to
bodies
get
have to be
something.
on something eventually, right? I mean, the ground's probably far below, so hopefully it shifts the mountain of corpses.
Um, you
Hmm.
start to realize with the range of your spell, at least you'll have been on dead, solid flesh for about 200 feet above where the stone and rock actually is.
Oh,
Dang.
hell.
That
But
is nasty.
but yeah, like first thing first, Siren would stop Fury and okay, we don't have all of our capability right now. Let's wait this out and see how it plans and try to think before we
One of
act on
them
this one.
immediately springs and jumps for you. What do
Oh,
you do?
Akasha's got she's got her fangs out. She's hissing. She's trying to be as intimidating as possible, like a predator protecting their food source.
Nice. Roll me an intimidation check.
quick, become a flat cannon.
A 16.
Become a
One of
what?
them jumped
Whack
forward
cannon.
and tries to attack Saren. Saren, you see one flying at you. What do you do?
At this very moment, it's like first thought that passed through his mind. It's like you got to be fucking kidding me. Swing the corrupted blade.
Roll to hit.
That's natural 18 for 28.
That is going
Nice.
to hit as you cleave it in half. It goes right through the blade.
After that
Splits
happens,
in half.
he makes Fury rear up and do the horse fucking sound. It's like as trying to make a warning to the rest not to try the same thing.
Perfect. As you do you charge through?
He wouldn't charge, but he would make sure that Fury stomps the ground pretty heavily as he comes down.
Okay. The creatures do not relent, for they are many. As at this point, the whole swarm just starts to charge, and all of them start to lunge and jump on all of you. What do you all do?
Summon
Right.
Shield Guardian first for protection.
Your shield guardian appears, it begins cleaving and cutting the swarm. What is the rest of the party doing?
I think I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
So it's
Roll
already
the
been
damage.
it's already been confirmed that none of our stuff works here. So
I'm a dragon.
None of the holy stuff works here.
my
I'm-
turn. So I wouldn't be able to use turn undead here.
Nope.
Arya's
Which I'm
gonna
not-
cast Call Lightning near like the biggest clump of them.
Roll the
Just-
damage.
Fuck.
Ooh, not very good.
That means most of my spell wouldn't work then, because I'm warlock and my blade is way the fuck over there. Probably.
Yeah, I can't do any of
Okay.
my
Have a
spells.
weapon
Oh,
right now?
hear it.
Okay.
I
What
guess
is
I guess I'll
Spirit
I'll
doing?
take a swing with my sword.
Roll to hit. Saphira, if you're hitting stuff, roll to hit with your weapon.
Yeah, you know, I actually rolled okay.
Okay, who did you transfer the curse to?
Am I rolling
I'll
with
do
advantage or
it.
no advantage?
Straight roll, straight roll.
And I guess I'll roll damage, but you said the what's it
Okay.
called? Well,
With
the
your
27
rolls,
hit.
Saphira, you smash through them. Cassius, you are able to cut through them. Akasha, you are able to dish out lightning damage. All of you do get scratched up. You all take a total of roughly, oh my gosh.
Can
Cautious down.
From
I
the
I
swarm.
Am I
I
question?
did
Am I
not
able to use
realize.
Curse of the
Oh
Blades King?
Jesus fucking Christ! Hold on. Can I do something?
Was my
It
face
doesn't
still active?
work.
If not, can I activate it?
It's radiant. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
God.
I? How
You all
intelligent-
take 20 damage in total.
Kane, I didn't get
Slashing.
to do any.
So it's reduced
Kane,
if you're resistant to slashing.
-4 for Cassius and
Marceline's
I.
trying to cast something, King.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marceline, what did you say? I can't hear you.
How? Yeah, I was muted and I didn't realize. How intelligent do these creatures look? Because I'm thinking a fifth
They
level
look
delirium.
more animal. They're more animal than smart.
Fifth level delirium. Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh.
Okay, your delirium
I have a
blast.
lot of.
Wait.
Holy shit!
Your delirium blast goes off as all your fighting creates a lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
And then you all begin to see another swarm, another wave, but this time they're black color and they look more scorpion like. And you see the
Okay.
one leading the charge, you see this particular large scorpion like drider.
King,
Uh,
quick question. What was the damage type that we took?
Bludgeoning,
Slashing.
slashing, whatever.
Slashing.
Slashing. Okay.
With my shield
And
guardian, that's
then
absorb that then.
and you said Akasha, you said you went
Oh.
down, right?
Not 26.
Yeah, she went
that's
down.
16.
Then I have a question as my reaction, am I able to use the sword's Melody of Life ability?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure because it's not radiant, so I'm not sure what it can do and what it can't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How close are they to each other in this swarm?
Like next to each other. Next to each other. In fact, they crawl on each other, even
So
to the point.
I'm
So
gonna
slashing,
cast Hail of Thorns on second level.
16, so take.
Let's see. What do we
Okay,
got?
roll the damage.
Ooh, nice ranger exclusive spell there.
There's
I think.
so many of them. That's why I'm not rolling anything because there's so many of them. It's going to hit. You're always going to hit something,
Yeah.
and you're always going to damage them. Okay, so your hail taunts, you deal 6 damage to them on your turn.
Mhm.
The swarm. So each of you take quite a lot of damage. Especially some of your party members have already dropped down. And then you see a swarm of these black like scorpion riders creep out. The one leading the front seems to be this particular female. A female scorpion like rider. She is the largest out of all of them, and she is the one leading them. As they all have spears in their hands, they all have different types of weapons. As she comes to all of you, is about 50 feet away from all of you, and there is just hundreds of them, and they look much more tougher with their ebony carapace. Surrender. You cannot win this fight.
At this very time, King, I think Siren would start to realize who he is. And you know what? My holy magic doesn't work. I'm not connected to Freya. That doesn't answer. I'm mounted on an infernal horse. So I think Siren would try to do a potentially stupid move and try to summon infernal flames from himself in a spot that's densely populated. Never did it before, never tried it before, but
Roll. You're trying to summon.
infernal flame in a pillar kind of deal. Like Hellish Rebuke, but concentrated in its spot.
Ah, okay. Uh,
Trying to channel it through his own
you.
infernal blood.
I will say, Sarin, you do know that you can do this, but it will give you levels of exhaustion.
At this very moment, with the amount of shit that's in front of them, he doesn't care. He has to do something.
Okay.
All right.
I
Morphling
would like you to roll me 10d10 fire damage.
Advanced roller.
Before this, can I quickly drink a greater healing potion?
No.
Okay.
62 fire.
Okay, 62 fire damage. All of you see Sarin begins to burn with infernal magic as flames, hellish flames, burst out in waves and in droves of pillars of fire, destroying the of this abyssal driders, if you will.
And as the flame goes, it's like, be careful who you menace.
Roll a d4. That is the amount of level of exhaustions you take.
Oh.
Saren, how many do you have right now?
Yeah, you're right. I did already have one because the long rest didn't take action. Take.
He won't die at least. At least.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to
Well, if he
fall.
has
Okay,
one
Oh, okay,
and he
good.
rolls 4, he'll have 5, right?
Yeah, but I
Yes.
just have two total. I'll just
6 is
have.
death.
Yep. I'll just
I could bring him
re-put back.
back. It would take a lot, but I could theoretically do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is the
Buff
correct one.
table, try not to die in the abyss. You know how hard it is.
Uh huh.
Mm,
Uh huh.
Try not to, okay? Try.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
try.
try.
trying
It's
to
only
get
you.
to Akasha
Like,
right now.
You know who
Try.
you're talking to, right, King? Literally the guy that was literally at one level of exhaustion from
mhm.
dying in the level 21 shot.
Yep. Sarin, you have 2 levels of exhaustion. She is able to survive as a clever boy. You're burning out,
Better burn
and
out.
none of you.
Better burn out than being submitted to you.
Um, Arya uses her bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word on everybody.
Okay,
Thank
you.
you.
roll healing.
Right, hold on, let me get to the right
I have
one.
no spells, so I can't do any.
I
Level.
have a few left
Junior
from
at
what I
sixth
remember.
level.
Nice.
I mean, I literally can't use any of my spells versus what I mean.
21. Everybody gets
Swing,
21
swing.
back.
That's
After that, Arya is gonna cast cloud of cloud of daggers over the woman talking and anybody close to her. She's specifically
Mm,
going after the leader.
roll the damage.
All right. Let me. This is gonna be at 5th level. Where are you? Oh no, I don't have cloud of daggers for Arya. It's on Akasha. Rude.
Ugh.
Okay. Let's see. They're all going to chuck their spears at all of you. I need deck saves from everybody. As it's going to be a Sparta scene where you're going to fight in the shade. Only that the shade is made of hundreds of
Oof.
spears raining down.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
Question.
Dragon would step in front of that for me.
It's a bit crude, but does Tarkus provide me partial cover?
Yeah, it's up to you. It's
he
up to you.
shield me.
Using my
shield.
inspiration for this one. That was a net one.
I mean, I feel like he just oh my god. Well, that's not
Oh,
good for me at all, and I don't have an inspiration.
Yeah, and that
I
dex.
believe he would. I was gonna say though, I believe he would technically provide me with cover,
And
but how
technically
much that'll do, I've got no idea.
Ouch.
Okay. There
King,
is
I have
a
a question.
yes.
Um, because you didn't use the Tetris 16 because I didn't use because I used inspiration for it. Do I still have inspiration?
No, I added a +2 to his roll. I did take the 16. I just didn't uh, add him as like an average system because it would have brought the roll even lower. It would not have made sense. So I just added like a +2 to the to
Okay,
Sarin's
I
roll.
see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But only because you rolled higher. If you had rolled lower, I would not have even added the +2. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Do I need to roll that for the shield guardian since he's taking the damage for me?
No, no, you don't have to roll. Because
Oh,
he's just auto blocking everything. So if you fail, you take 38 piercing damage as spears rain down.
-4
what
for
was it
me.
like?
I have a question. Do they technically count as individual attacks? Because they're each individual spears.
The DC is no. This is I'm treating it more like
A swarm.
yeah, like a swarm thingy.
I was
Yeah.
asking because I was curious if the heavy armor mastery would proc on the individual spears that hit me, as opposed to the as opposed
You're
to
asking too
just the
much.
swarms in general.
You're asking too much.
King, King,
Yeah,
can I use shield to
yeah.
try to
You can
negate?
use shield. Remind me what your heavy armor mastery.
Basically, it subtracts my proficiency bonus from slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning attacks.
Yep.
And if each of those damage numbers are a spear hitting or nearly hitting or grazing or whatever,
Okay.
theoretically, it means
Okay,
each
I got
number I
you.
should be able to subtract.
I got you. So think of it more as There's just too many spears to for that effect to proc. Think of it that way.
Okay.
They're gathered so closely together, they might as well be a single bullet.
It's more
Alright,
like you're
so
trying to avoid the rain. That's what it's
Alright.
like. It's like you're trying to
So
avoid
what
the
does
rain.
Tarkus earn me?
Tarkus will give you a +2 to your dex.
Just drop
Oh,
the
that's
man.
not gonna matter.
To Dex?
That's,
Just
that's not
drop
gonna matter.
it.
I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. If you
Yeah.
roll that one, then you take an additional 10.
Oof.
yeesh.
Yeah, I'm
You
unconscious,
You take 39 damage.
Reduced by
If you
4.
fail, you take half. The DC is 10, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
it's 10.
It's
Oh,
not
so we
Oh.
pass.
I
Yeah,
passed, so
I'm
I had no
down, so-
reason to use shield then.
Okay,
Mhm.
man. I'm
So
trying
So
to
you
help.
you take 16. No, you take
Uh,
19. 19 damage if you pass.
Oh.
The DC is 10.
Alright, so I. Would shield have any effect even though I passed?
Not really, because it boosts your AC, that's
shield
all.
protects you from everything.
Oh.
The spears don't hit you because of shield.
Seriously?
Alright. Nice.
King,
Oh,
I am unconscious now.
Okay. What is everybody's HP at?
I don't know.
89.
I didn't see my token.
99.
Yeah, I can't see my.
Because Marceling's
Oh.
max HP is halved, 30 out of
I'm
50.
I'm at 9.
Wait. Hold up. How much you say took additional 10?
An additional D10. He rolled it. So it's
additional
got
D10,
30.
an extra one.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm still. I forgot to add the mass healing word, but
Yeah,
I'd still be a couple shy. So yeah.
Yeah. Akasha is at 2. Arya is. I have no idea.
So what we will do it is every time as the rounds go, you guys just update the HP in the Roll20 chat. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now it becomes the players' turns. You all have your action and bonus action. What are you doing?
I'm rolling a death
Um,
save.
Can
I rolled a
I
19.
use my Dragon Priestess of Fire? I naturally would have the ability to have a different breath attack, but I know I already used my traditional one as a dragon. Do I still have the one from the Dragon Priestess of Fire to utilize, or no?
You must go back to your half elf form.
Ah, I don't want to do that at the moment. I'll pass.
Okay.
How far away
I'll think of something else.
is how far away are we from the horde?
I'll
They're
think of it.
they're about 50 feet away from you. They're keeping some distance.
How
Okay.
thick is the horde if we were to theoretically pass through it?
Right now, there's like 50 of them.
So
You've
we
cleared
talk.
up a half of them.
So we talking about a shield wall situation, or?
They're more scattered. They're a bit more
Okay.
scattered because you all have been like damaging like the center, I imagine. So there's like they're a
Yeah.
bit more scattered right now.
So
My range is terrible. I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind.
and King,
Okay.
I will attempt to use a warlock spell, seeing as that's not fucking holy magic. Hopefully
Okay.
it's gonna work. Create bonfire at the densest point in the middle.
Okay.
It's
your
usually a dex
spell
save.
goes off.
It's usually a dex save of 17 to pass or take 11 fire damage, but
Okay. They are gonna take the 11 fire damage.
Akasha's gonna stand in front of everyone and tell them to look the opposite direction. She can be like, everybody turn around. And she's going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay. The hypnotic go off. Uh, she is going to be annoying, and she is going to counterspell it.
I already used my reaction to shield.
Hold on. I need to check my reactions.
Did I get my reaction back? Did I get my reaction back?
I think you should have technically.
All right. Counter
Because
spell.
because it did start afterwards.
As long as you have the spell slot board, I think it would go off.
Yes. Yeah. Alright, come on, please. 17.
A 70 counter spell. You are able to counterspell her counterspell as the hypnotic pattern goes off. What's the range of your counter? Your not range. Hypnotic pattern range. How far can it go?
How far can I push it? 120
Yes,
feet.
Damn.
120 feet.
Mhm.
Damn. Okay. They
Okay.
all freeze up and lock up.
Go, go, go! While they're down.
Acacius is
Come on.
unconscious.
Oh,
Um,
good.
Fury picks up Acacius by
Akasha's gonna
the.
feed him a potion.
Okay, yeah, that works too.
Akasha feeds him a greater healing potion.
Yeah.
Or superior, excuse me. Superior healing potion.
That brings me up
If,
to how much does that give me?
Superior, I think, is 60 if I remember.
8d4
Uh,
plus 8. But as an action, so
8d4, 4, that's a.
20.
Yeah.
20. Okay.
You all continue making your way. All of you continue making your way past the group very, very quickly. You all begin to see flying in the air. You hear the scowling of ravens.
Mm,
As you look back, Larissa, you're like,
yeah.
that's not ravens.
Of course not.
Those are flying abominations.
Hell no.
keep
There's like
going.
60 of them coming. They are chasing all of you from the direction of the giants, actually. From the south. They're coming from the south. Y'all are heading north. They're coming from the south and chasing all of you. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna
Running.
use Storm Sphere because it doesn't require a material component and
Okay.
cast it into the air at those creatures, those abominations.
Nice. You see some of them fall as your storm sphere goes off. Some of them fall from the sky, but they still give chase for the rest of them. What are you doing?
Arya is gonna cast Call Lightning, but have it be in the sky to hopefully spread further out among the things.
Okay, roll the damage.
All right.
Don't forget to mark your spell slots off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I have a question. Who's carrying who, and are you all bringing Tarkos with you since Acacius is down?
Well, no, they picked me up with a potion. I picked Arcus
Yeah.
back up.
Okay, okay.
But I am my rune should still work, right?
Anything that is divine related and divine control
Okay,
does not work. That's it. That's
Acacius will crush his long strider rune, so he can move 40 feet per
okay.
walking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my broom, so that's like I'm on my broom, so Misty stepping is gonna be interesting.
How far back and
I
Just
up
could
are we
keep
I
talking
could
going.
I
about,
could
King?
perpetu I could perpetually Misty Step, but then I dropped Tarkus. So
Yeah.
I know how great that would be.
be
Bad.
quiet, you.
So,
Me?
Arya,
Little old me?
King, how far away are they behind
Yes,
us?
little old you.
Um, you have uh, you have about another 6 seconds before they crash into all of you.
Okay, so they're within 120 feet of us then.
Yes.
Um,
Boom, 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 three Eldritch Blast going their way.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Well, technically speaking, that would be 6 Eldritch Blast because 2 attacks per action. 18, 23. That's probably gonna miss. 14. And second attack
14
per.
hits.
Okay, so. And then
Roll
the
damage.
second round would. Second round because that's an attack roll. Yeah, 12 probably won't hit, but.
12 misses.
Okay, so there we go. Now, so 6. I need to roll 5 of them. First one takes a nice 9 force. Second one takes a 7 force. Third one will take 11 force. Fourth, you're looking at another 11 force. And the last one, the fifth, that it would be 14 force.
Okay, perfect. I need anybody that is touching the ground to roll dex.
Is it
Yes.
with you, Marissa?
Okay,
Yes.
so
That was mine depended on because I'm on the bike too.
No,
Can
no,
I?
no. No, that's for
Can
Arya
I?
to roll.
Alright.
dex
Can
save.
I fireball the? Can I fireball the birds?
Can you firebolt the?
Like the bird abomination things that are after us.
Yes, roll to hit.
It fireball.
Oh,
Can I give guidance
fireball.
for Arya though, since I'm on here?
35
Yes.
fire damage.
Yes, you can. Okay,
you get
35. Okay. Don't forget to mark your spell slots off. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing fantastic in terms of damaging the enemy and staying on the run and staying moving. As the birds are going to dive down and attempt to cut you all in the face.
By the way, King,
All
just
of
making
you
sure.
take a total of 26 slashing damage as the birds come very quickly and begin
shit.
cutting you with their wings.
So,
What
King,
was the
just a
saving
question.
throw?
Just a question. Did
There's no
Fury?
save. This is it's a roll to hit. It's just that there's
Yeah.
so many of them.
Oh, you asked us to make a dex saving throw, and I was asking
Yeah.
what that was. Yeah.
Yeah. So, just question, King. Did Fury need to roll that dex save, or I rolled it anyways? But
Damn it.
Yes.
Would it be safe to assume then the shield guardian is taking this too, since I summoned it? I
Down.
hadn't spelled it at all. Following or
I would say this one is going to hit you because these birds are very fast. They can fly around your shield guardian.
How long
And
have we been
was I still
running?
raging?
You have been running for about 20 seconds.
Damn it. Okay,
Ooh,
yeah, I go
longest
down
20
again.
seconds of our lives.
And has my
I'm
rage
down
worn off
again.
by now?
Down.
Yes.
okay.
Your rage would have gone out by now.
Okay. So, King, just because there's a lot that got cut out on the audio, dex save from everybody that was touching the ground said, right?
Yes, DC is
That
10.
that includes Fury, I'm guessing, because lately I'm not touching the ground.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so, and if it fails, it's the full damage that got rolled, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Fury alt, I can't
Wait,
keep
hold
track
on,
of.
wait, we take this. Hang on. Does the save affect the damage at all?
Yeah, the save affects the damage, yes.
Okay, because before when I asked it, it sounded like it didn't. So if we pass the save, we take half?
Basically, the birds are diving downwards. So, like, if you're in the air, like Marceline, the birds don't go for Marceline. They go down for you.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
They go for the legs.
So I don't.
Okay.
They're diving. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
so
okay.
don't
Air
take
damage. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
so I
so
don't take
I
any damage.
and so I take half damage, correct?
Yes.
Oh, then I
You
then
meet
Okay.
kids.
And then Akasha, you take half damage too? I think. I'm only taking.
Okay. So the people in the air aren't getting the damage.
Yes. The people in the air, if you're in the air, you're not taking any damage.
Okay,
And
nice.
if you succeed the dex save, then you're only taking half of that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's different then. Okay.
Yeah, same. I was like, geez. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yo-yos.
Akasha's still down. She only had 2 HP left. She's still
Fuck.
down.
Shit.
Okay. Is Acacia still down, or did someone bring back
No,
Acacia's?
I'm back at 11. I'm at 11 health.
Okay. You all see in the distance, those of you who turn your head around as the birds crash into the ground trying to get you. You see some of the birds, they kind of like wake up from a daze. You all keep speeding off, and then you
I'm
see in the
gonna
distance.
hang on. Akasha's down, so Acacia's gonna toss what's his name onto the horse with Sarah, and he's gonna pick up Akasha and start
Oh,
running.
Yep, all good.
But you're carrying tacos, right?
Yeah, that's I'm tossing Tarkos onto the horse with Saren.
Yep.
Oh, okay, all right, gotcha.
Yeah. And then kind of like
Okay.
attaching him with like a belt or something.
Also,
Okay, gotcha.
for convenience sake, Acacius, the bag of holding is very visible if you ever need a potion. It's right there in the open on this belt.
Yeah, I should probably take one of those. I'll take two. And then
Okay.
try and feed one, take one myself, and then feed one to Akasha.
Okay, so let
I
me
don't know how
double
much
check
time
what I
we've
have.
got, but
You're looking at your option for the potions of healing I have in there. I have an elixir of health. I have 6 greater and 4 regular.
I don't think beggars
I
can
don't.
be choosers here.
I feel like realistically, if I'm trying to do this quickly, it's random. How many potions are in there?
4, 10. If you count the elixir, you're looking at 11.
Okay. How many normals? How many graders?
Graders are 6 of them out of the 10, and potion of healing is 4. The
Okay, I'm
regular.
gonna roll a d10. If I roll lower, a 4 or lower, I'm getting regulars. If I roll higher than a 4, then I pick up graders. Fives. Okay, I grabbed 2 5s. That's 2 graders.
Yep. Perfect. I'll
And
mark them
then
off.
Acacius will use an action to feed it to himself and feed one to Akasha.
Okay.
But
You all
for the sake of I think it's mildly funny. He's not putting Akasha down. He's gonna keep running after that fact.
okay.
She'll just be
Very good.
casting from where she is. She'll just cast for now.
From underneath
Okay.
Acacia's arm, it's like, yeah, yeah.
You all continue running as you all see in the distance the hypnotic pattern on the scorpion riders have started to wear out. You see that same woman, she's giving you chase, but now she's chasing you from the south. They are going to be flinging their spears as they are chasing you.
Of course.
All take 12 damage.
Including the
Damn,
ones in the
never
sky.
mind.
Yes, this one is for everybody.
That's
Oh,
piercing.
just to clarify, Akasha, we both healed 20, right? Because
I
16
believe so.
plus 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Or are we?
Okay.
Are you gonna roll deaths again for the
No,
No, I
spears?
think they're
no,
just
this one
hitting
doesn't have.
Marceline.
Okay.
This one just
So
hits.
just 12? Okay.
Yes.
And then uh do I provide if I'm basically carrying Akasha in front of me, do I provide partial cover to her?
Uh, yes, technically yes.
Okay. I take let's see here. I take 8. I don't know how that will affect what Akasha takes, but
Doesn't really.
okay.
There's too many spears flying. Okay.
Um.
All of you continue on driving and
Yeah.
running and speeding on a horse. Um, you all are starting to notice something. Acacius is slowly falling behind because he is carrying Akasha, and the rest of you are on mounts.
I've got
Um.
long strider.
God fucking damn it! If only I could have the 2 oars out at once. God damn it.
Ditch Tarkos.
That there's still going to be one member of the party who's not on a mount.
Yep.
Well, if he ditches Tarkos, the
There's
weight
Well, no,
so.
should
no,
be.
no, no. Listen, you guys are on mounts. There's one slot open that
Yeah.
Tarkos is currently operating, which means
Yep.
either Acacius or Akasha, even if we do ditch Tarkos, will not be able to catch up.
Marceline still has a spot on her burrow.
I have a solution to this. DM has the the Diablerie set in for the things that she can take now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Akasha can run a lot faster than most of you. So
Oh
that's
shit. Actually, I forgot to.
Alright.
I need to make the feet. I need to make the feet.
Um, Marceline.
Like so focused on preparing for the abyss session. Afterward, I completely forgot to prepare the feet. Um. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Akasha can run. Akasha is fast and she can run.
Yep.
Marceline's gonna drink a normal potion of healing. So that's
Arya
plus
is going to look back and toss 2 supreme potions of healing to Acacius and Akasha.
Okay, roll the healing if you are drinking it immediately.
I don't even know if I can heal that much.
Well, if you
How much
can't,
do they heal?
The supremes, hold on.
was it
They
like
heal a
10
lot.
d4?
Yeah, it's 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah, that feels like
60.
a waste to use because I don't. I have
Akasha's at
36
8.
max. Well, not for you to use. I meant for me.
Yeah. Well, it's all the potions that Arya has. She doesn't have any other types, and she's got like 8
Alright,
more on her, so you're good.
okay. I guess I'll use it.
Yeah, that bitch didn't
And,
even want to trade with Potion Serenade on him.
well, I feel like that would take time. I mean, I could, I guess.
Also, King, I don't know if it's on purpose, but the music kind of stopped.
Oh, it's still going, at least for me.
Is it? For me,
Yeah, I
it
hear
Yeah,
stopped
it.
still
completely.
going. Still going.
Okay, I'll
We're
refresh
healing
the.
44. Is that it?
For
Okay. Still capped by half of my maximum HP.
There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are at half fucking max HP. I forgot that.
very good. All of you continue speeding forward. This scorpion-like Drider still giving you all chase. They are
Leave us
going to
alone!
catch you by hook or crook. And
And
they
I'm
are
behind the rest of the party, right?
yes, you are currently the slowest at the moment.
And the moment that they get close to me and they're about to like pounce on me, I'm going to crush my rune because Akasha's running on her own at this point, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
She's up.
I'm going to
She's flying.
crush. I'm going to crush my Thunder Wave rune, which will be a 15-foot cube. Anything that is within 15 feet of me, con 17 saving throw.
Or gets pushed and takes damage.
Yep. 13.
13 damage. You catch most of the scorpion riders and you push them away significantly. There's still like five, six of them still giving you chase. They are fast because they have multiple legs as well, so they kind of
Now,
are able to. They are
could
going to catch up.
could Alara technically be shooting off of Larissa?
Yep, technically.
Technically, yes.
And I reckon she could probably have been doing that this whole time if she wanted to.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
So perhaps Alara could start. Perhaps Alara has been taking pot shots this whole time. What do you think?
I mean, totally.
You have the
Make your
bow.
two shots. Make your two shots.
Do my Medusa.
Yep.
19.
First one hits. Second one.
15.
Okay, those are gonna hit. They are two damaged. You're gonna drop immediately. You drop two of them. Three of the scorpion riders remain, still giving chase to Acacius.
Okay, fuck it. Starting with U-turn. Making Fury charge at the remaining three. Or at least
You
two
could
of
just
them,
shoot
at least.
behind you with more Eldritch Blast. You don't have to turn around.
Yeah.
Well, you're looking at 60 feet of movement on Fury alone without dashing, so I'm pretty sure you're not 60 feet behind us.
Okay, you are able to close in. What do you do?
Well, as he's closing in, he's gonna try to swing, and Yeah, so essentially you would swing at one, make fury move, swing at the other one, getting opportunity
Alright, roll
attacked
to
in the
hit.
process. But if I'm lucky
Make your
enough,
2 hits. First one hits. Second
okay.
one.
So the first one you're looking at 7 slashing, by the way.
Okay, you're gonna take 2d8 psychic damage as they use a psychic rebuke on you. So you
Okay.
take 14 psychic damage.
Okay, and then the second one is a 22. And then the second one gets an additional 8 slash.
Okay, because it's a melee attack, they do get their psychic rebuke on you. Another 11 psychic damage as you cut the other two. Only one remains, still giving chase.
Shit.
Akasha is going to turn and look, and she's going to use Melpomene on. If the leader's still alive, she's using it on her.
Okay, what do you tell her?
For the sake of your life and the rest of your people, you might want to stop.
Okay, harmony takes effect as she just locks up and looks at you with fear. And she just locks up, and you all are able to speed off from her. As you all speed off, let's see who is the
Random-
biggest here. The biggest actually
random
would
question.
be Larissa.
Random
Larissa,
question.
deck save.
So, just random question. Would Fury be able to grab Acacius with its mount to try to carry him as we're moving?
No, you can't do it.
Oh, okay. I figured I'd ask just in case.
Deck save. Ooh, okay. Oh shit. Do you have alert?
I don't. That's not on
Uh,
this background.
Okay, there's a disadvantage because I can't see this then.
Oh, but that was my only good roll. Okay, rolling another dex. Ah,
As you all are running, you are like, yeah, we did it. You see like some birds, still remnants of birds still flying in the air, still giving you all chase as you all see Larissa being the biggest member as she's gliding over the ground. You see this large worm-like structure with like a pregnant woman embedded in the mouth. She opens up her flesh like a mouthful of teeth, and she proceeds like a sandpit worm, just lunges out of the ground and grabs the dragon and pulls Larissa to the ground. You take
oh, I'm shrieking. I don't like that.
you take 14 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as it slams you into the ground. It is going to bite you.
Ow.
You take an additional 15
Okay.
piercing damage, followed by another 14 acid damage.
Oh, that was nasty.
As there's this just now this huge worm just having a giant grip on Larissa. What is everybody doing? You have your action and bonus actions.
Eldritch Blast.
Aria's gonna cast command on it.
Okay.
It's
do
a
they need to
DC
understand?
wisdom 18.
Do they need to be able to understand your words?
Ooh, hold on, let me check.
I do believe so for command. Command. You speak one word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on his wisdom.
But they're on the ground, like within
Yeah.
actual
I
like
was gonna
melee
say-
range now.
Yes. This one was
So I
like
could do
started on the ground, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
And
the
grab
spell.
the dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, the spell has no
It
effect if
does-
the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your
We'll
language, or if you
resummon
can
the
use
shield
it for
guardian
it.
just to make sure I don't get damaged, and then make a swing at this worm that attacked her with the worm.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh,
That is gonna miss as you don't hit hard enough.
No.
Her worm-like body made of these huge segments of carapace just bounces right off. Next
I get
person.
2 attacks. Can I try again?
Yes, dragon.
Second try.
On
Okay.
mine, it doesn't say if they have to understand her or not.
Yeah, my command on my end on the legacy version says it has to understand your language.
Yeah, it has to understand. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Second hit.
Does it
28.
understand language?
No,
Which thing?
this thing does not understand. This thing does not understand.
Not even telepathically?
Oh,
Let's
good
see.
question. Because technically it counts as a
That is a good
language.
question. Yes. Uh,
Because telepathy don't use word, it's mostly
Let me
just
read it.
imagery.
It does not.
Ugh, rude. I tried.
Okay,
I was trying.
so King also Siren would throw three Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay,
First,
the thrust is going to miss except the 26 and the 28 from Saphira's weapon is going to hit as you deal 15 damage. Roll the damage of the Eldritch Blast.
yep. There it is. Please roll me a 10. Yeah, not bad. 11 force.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, continue on going. Marceline, what are you doing?
for both my action, actually, let me look at Staturson's ooze just to see if that'll do more damage than a firebolt. 88. You know what? I'm gonna try to keep that in the back pocket. For both my action and bonus action, I'm gonna firebolt it. 28 and a 19. Does a 28 and 19 hit?
A 28. 28 definitely hits. 19 hits, yes.
Alright, so.
AC is 19.
Yeah, I was about to say, he looked for that too long, that means that's the AC.
Okay, so that's in total 37 fire damage.
27 fire damage. You are able to burn into the
37.
intestines of this thing.
37 fire damage.
Yep, 37. Oti, take your shots at the worm.
I'm going to cast Call Lightning at third level.
Roll the damage.
Okay, not the best, but it's better than nothing.
I'll also take an attack at the worm.
Okay, roll your sword attack. That's gonna hit. Roll the damage. It's not even bloodied yet. But you all are dealing damage.
King, correction. I said I wanted 3 Eldritch Blasts. I have access to 6 in a single turn. My bad.
Okay, go for it. Make your other tree.
Nope, that's gonna miss. That is gonna hit, barely. That's gonna miss big time. So for the one additional that hits, you're looking at an additional 14 force. Actually,
Okay.
can that thing be moved at all?
No, it cannot.
Okay, just making
That
sure.
thing
I
is
didn't think.
that thing is like it's a big ass worm.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Akasha hasn't gone yet. She's gonna cast Rulotham's Psychic Lance.
Okay, remind me what that does.
Hold on 1 minute while I display. Do it display. No, it didn't display. Display, I said. Hold on. Da, da. Display. It requires an intelligence save.
An intelligence save. What does this do? Ooh. Okay, roll the damage.
It's 29.
29 psychic damage. You deal 29 psychic damage, but this thing is still able to move. On its turn, it's going to pull the dragon down underground.
Again?
You just see this as Larissa goes missing underground, still in her dragon form. What does everybody do?
I'm sorry, it's going under the
Listen,
ground, as in through all the piles of flesh.
Yes.
Arya's gonna get off her bike
just, like,
and
reach in
use
and
her
grab
whip
for
to
her?
try and grab hold of Larissa.
And I would
Also,
very much like to use my mold earth now to impede that stupid worm.
just a quick little thing. Elara is also on top of Larissa's dragon form.
I would hope she would have jumped off the moment we started hitting dirt. Although that would mean they're 200
Let's
feet
see.
deep in
Uh,
the bodies.
Lara, roll me a deck save. Let's see if you stay on the dragon or you fall off.
Wait,
oh, and
did
did
you
Alara
or
take an attack?
Can't.
Alara, did you take an attack on the worm?
Oh,
You're really cutting out over here.
really? Okay. I did not get.
No, Lara did not. I cannot see any damage she did with her bows. Roll to hit.
I think she had stepped away, so I don't think she had
Oh,
heard that piece.
17 dex from Alara. 21 to hit.
Pass. 21 to hit is gonna hit. Roll damage and then roll your second attack.
Please save me.
13 on the first damage. Then I'm gonna 31
Nice.
to
Okay,
hit.
roll to hit. Damage. That 31 is definitely going to hit.
12 damage.
Another 12 damage.
Okay,
You
is it the
suffocate.
lowest maximum HP?
Yes. So you can roll the.
Me. Hold on.
It's
The
not a
one.
favored foe by chance, is it?
What is it, King?
Technically, it's a fiend.
I also have that as a favored foe. So 1d8 and a d6.
Yes.
9 on that.
Okay. That damage is going to go through. It's still very much up. This thing
Yeah.
has a very, very high constitution.
If it's
Ilara, you are able
threatening,
to stay. You are able to stay on the dragon and still be able to have your footing. You are very nimble and dexterous on your feet. As Ilara, you get dragged into basically what is this hole with the dragon, and you're molded. What are you trying to do, Larissa, with your molded?
I'm trying to constrict the earth around this worm, specifically around the middle body, so that we don't get hit head first, to see if I can't almost make it cave in on itself, crushing the worm from the middle.
Okay, roll me D100.
come on, Larissa?
Yeah, we're gonna play some Doom. There we go. Much better. Okay, with a 62. We're gonna do a Roman athletics check using your dragon stat.
I have none. It just makes me roll from my own sheet.
It's strength. Oh, you mean there's no
I have a
thing?
very weak strength. I'm not a strong person, even as a dragon, apparently.
Oh
Okay, then
boy,
we
straight
won't do
roll.
athletics. What is Larissa, you are able to successfully pull the earth and you crush the worm's body as it's struggling. You are 300 feet down away from the surface.
Ugh. I think one's Ride the Lightning and what level do I get this at? Ooh. Okay. Okay, it's not going to be near enough. Actually, it just might. Okay, it will take us about half the distance we need. But I think I'm going to have to bonus action get out of my dragon form. So I assume I fall out of its mouth.
Yes, you easily fall out of his mouth.
I'm going to grab a hold of Alara, who faithfully stuck by me. And my last 5th level slot, I'm going to cast Ride the Lightning.
Okay.
So it says I have an extended area of a 70 feet. Is that distance I can move or how far away I can hit?
It's the distance of how far you can move.
Fantastic. So that's 70. One of my features that I completely forgot about is I have Spell Sniper, which means I can increase my spell's range by 60 feet.
Oh my gosh.
So we're at least going to be halfway up through the bodies and away from that thing.
Okay. Do you choose to do it now?
Oh, yes. Hell yes. The moment that thing's crushing, I'm getting out of its mouth and grabbing Alara. It's like, time to go.
Nice. As you ride the lightning and you get all the way up as far as you can. How many feet away now are you from the surface?
So that's 76. That's we're 130 feet from the monster. So that leaves us 70 feet more to get to the surface if it's a flat 200.
Perfect. Very, very perfect. The lot of you, what do? You all see Ilara and Larissa in the hole. What are y'all doing?
Arya's using her whip like a rope to try and like hang it down so they can grab on as soon as they're able.
Is it 70 feet long?
Sadly, no, it's 10, and she's like hanging halfway
Oh
in
my
there.
god, we
Yeah,
are not
so-
making it.
At this point, Saren would, yeah, I think at this point, Saren would throw his 50 foot of rope. It's not quite
Oh,
70 foot,
yeah.
but
Okay, I guess we
Saphira will
start
toss
climbing
you
for our
her
30
rope too,
feet
so you
of
can like
movement to
knot 'em
find it and
together.
latch on.
Marceline is gonna stand on the defensive until Ilara and Larissa get out.
Time like this that I wish I had a grenade.
I
What
mean,
is
if we find
that?
above table as a player, I know where we can find an artificer that might be able to assist you in making a holy hand grenade.
Oh, yes, I
Does
know
bomb?
one
I
too.
think bombs do exist in 5e, don't they?
Yes,
They do.
there is gunpowder.
Ugh. We have 30 feet of movement on top of that ride lightning, so I would imagine Alar and I both use that to start climbing our way to find it.
Actually, King, correction. I have up to 100 feet of rope on me because I have two different ropes.
Okay.
So they
Tie them
have
all
100 feet
together.
to climb. Yep, tie them together, throw them over. They have 100 feet down to be able to grab that rope.
You do it very, very quickly.
Arya
Go,
gets
go!
up and does her pants off
Go,
like, oh,
keep going.
should have told me there was rope. Damn it.
Sorry. I just thought about it after hearing you say what you were gonna say. Wait a minute, I saw I had rope on my inventory a minute ago.
Okay. You all are able to get Ilara and Larissa out. You all do begin to hear boom, 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 tremors.
Damn it, the giant.
As you all turn around and where you all saw that heel, you see this thing just gripping the
hello.
side of the heel as it begins to stomp over the heel slowly.
At this point, Saren yells, "Run!"
Or we could be
Dashing.
quiet and
Marceline is going to run as like not run. She's on her broom. She's going to move as quickly as her broom can take her.
We have one level slots left, I think.
The
I've only got
first
one.
giant is looming its way. Boom, boom,
We don't have the resources to deal with this,
boom,
people. We need to get moving.
boom,
Let's go.
boom.
Ari gets back on her bike, grabs that bitch, and takes off. And the
Um,
cop is zooming too.
how large is that thing? What size?
It makes Valgor look small.
Time to go.
Okay, so it's gigantic, probably.
It is
Minimum.
Run away.
colossal.
Gargantuan.
Could I
Also doesn't
gauge-
exist in 5e.
Gargantuan would be the
how
equivalent.
can I gauge how good its eyesight is? Is it like
It
looking down
doesn't
at it
seem
like
to have eyes.
And everybody shut the fuck up and move quietly.
I think I'm going to cast. Oh, it's a second level. No, it's a first. Fog cloud as a mist kind of dances around like the outskirts of where we are and above us, but not necessarily covering our view in front. So as we
It's
run, the dust picks up
able
to
to.
give us almost like a cover.
Actually, question that relates to that.
You're able to follow as you begin to see a second giant crawling over the hill that divided.
Oh, hella no.
So,
Then you see a third one
Yeah.
crawl over slowly, boom, and then the third one falls on its face, boom, and it just causes the entire earth to rock and tremor.
so King, just a quick question that relates to Fog Cloud.
You all still
Yes.
have your fog cloud masks, by the way.
Which the question is, does the mask that Acacias make still work? The rune that's on them.
Yeah, I already confirmed that.
Okay.
That's what I cast Thunder Wave and Longstrider with.
Just wanted to make sure because I didn't know exactly the process that you used at the time. I didn't remember.
It's effectively I can make one rune per long rest.
Okay.
I have 4 runes that I can make, and I can make one of those at a long rest, and then it exists until it gets destroyed or something.
Yeah, because I don't know why I thought Glyph of Warding was involved somehow, but I knew it wasn't.
No, none of them are that strong.
So are we
But that's
all
part of
activating-
why they don't get destroyed, because they're like first levels at most.
So are we all gonna activate our fog cloud masks?
I don't know if that'll help us in this situation.
Not really. We need to be mobile.
I think we should just keep running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As fast
Yeah.
as we can.
Running.
We're obviously we're fucking bolting.
You all keep running. You all keep driving for another minute, but those giants. They make it. They make up for their other. They're so large that the movement of them looks slow, but they're actually fast. As they can cross easily.
Akasha's gonna take either I don't know if it's arcane addiction or exhaustion, but I have the spell. I'm just trying to make it work faster. She wants to use hallucinatory terrain.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Put up the spell for me. What it is.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. You you are able to cast this spell. Um, it does not seem it does not seem to bother them or disturb them because they're not using vision to see all of you. They're using tremor sense.
I wish I could fly. Um,
What are you doing? You still have your action, bonus action, most of you.
Aria gonna
Um,
do?
how close are they now? I imagine they closed the
Next
gap because
turn,
they're so
next turn,
large.
next turn, it's gonna be painful. That's all I will say.
Oh crap.
So,
Um,
would you say they're within a 15-foot distance or more?
No, they are at least the nearest one is about 120 feet away.
Okay, so nothing's really gonna hit. I'll dash. I'm dashing.
Saren will think
Okay.
something that might be
Use
stupid, but
dash
might be
and rage too,
yeah,
in case for any damage. I concur.
yeah. So I'll try something that might be stupid or brilliant. You'll tell me when I do it. So Saren looks at that and no eyes on those damn thing. He's gonna try to make disturbance on the soil somewhere else. He's trying to Eldritch Blast 120 feet away from the group.
Okay.
So 3 bolts straight at the ground, like 120 feet, opposite direction of the party.
Okay. Saphira is able to rage. If you're attacking, make your shots. Make your. I need everybody to also roll me insight checks.
okay.
Alright.
Yep.
Uh,
I have advantage with Aria.
No,
Oh,
so do I.
Nat 20.
23.
yeah, for to
Oh,
attack the
hell
ground.
no.
24.
I got a nat 20 for my insight.
Hey, King, you know those nat 20s that I say I attack the ground with the Eldritch Blast. I got 2 nat 20 on
Yeah.
those.
That's wild. Take photos.
Back to back nat 20 to attack the fucking ground, of all things.
Well,
Shockwave.
I can't. Well, I mean, it's the ground. There's not much you can do. It's
Yeah,
not like you can just create an earthquake.
I
So
mean
it's a
it's
lot of
force.
physical
I mean it's
plus.
force
Can he pop
damage.
like a huge hole in the ground
I mean there is also
that a beast
rippling.
does not pop out of?
Yeah, there's also rippling blast on it, so it might move a bit more hurt or flesh.
Mm-hmm. Acacius. Let's see here. Ilara,
Insight.
Saphira, Acacius, Marceline.
And there we
Seems like
go.
everybody rolled very well. Yeah, everybody rolled very well. Okay. All of you know the way they are behaving, it's too coordinated. Someone's controlling all of them.
Swear to God, it better not be Vecna.
Ooh, okay. I
Like,
have
it's not
something for
here.
that.
Vecna's not here.
Can I roll Arcana to see if they're being controlled magically?
No, they're not being controlled. They're just obeying like the whatever is leading them.
They have orders.
They have orders. Yes.
Damn, never
I
mind.
think I know what their,
think-
I think I know what their orders are. I will not be revealing
Right.
them to the party.
That's
Oh,
right.
you.
You guys on the menu. That's right. You guys on the menu. That's what they're ordering. A nice acacious burger, a nice Larissa fries,
Hold on.
some
No,
some
no.
some mashed Marseille potatoes.
That's mercy.
The Giants
King,
continue to
with
bloom.
my nat 20, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea. Akasha is going to run as fast as she can in the opposite direction and then use Thunderwave to make a bunch of noise in that direction.
Uh, you're not sure actually. You don't
All right.
know. This one you don't know. All you know is you definitely can tell. Like they have orders. But that's to stop you or stop Tarkos from leaving. You have You're not sure.
Okay.
See, even they agree Tarkus is a shitty guy. Not that I know about it yet.
Okay.
Actually, I reckon it was more so because Zoriana was down here too, and she was probably like, "Yeah, you guys don't let this guy who betrayed me, you know,
Round two.
don't let him leave."
Can I make a
Uh,
check to figure out? Can I make a check to figure out who they're under the control of to see if they're like under the control of one of the abyssal lords or if they're under the control of someone else?
Yes. What did you roll?
I rolled a 24 insight.
24. Yes, Marceline. You remember when you saw a Pope Fizz for the first time in Coal Harbor, and Cinder and Dralnas and Freya had to deal with a Pope Fizz instead of attacking Molag Bal and his fort. This seems to be his handiwork written all over it.
Marceline is going to shout, "Guys, Apophis is the one sending people after us." And Marceline
As
is going
soon
to.
as you say that, the sky shatters as this happens.
Oh hell no! He made many things vanish last time.
Tenebris!
The actual fuck.
Acacius is going to yell out to his sister.
Oh nice.
Okay, Acacius, you drop dead immediately.
Damn.
0
Some
HP.
family reunion.
And that's where we'll end
Marceline,
session.